Today, I'm doing a realistic rebuild for all of NBA history. We're getting things started in 1983, at the beginning of the Magic vs. Bird era, and I'm going to continue all the way until the modern day in 2026, running with the Knicks. Typically in my rebuilds, you'll see me go out and trade for superstars and first round picks like it's nothing, but that's not going to be the case this time, as I aim to make moves that would actually make sense in real life. Also, injuries will be on. Don't think I'm going to make any moves just yet. I want to see how the guys perform and we'll reevaluate from there. I'm kind of hoping we're trash, because, you know, the 84 draft is coming up this summer. Before we get too far into it, if y'all enjoy the videos, want to see more stuff like this, I'd appreciate if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. These type of rebuilds do take quite a lot of time, so yeah, the like and the subscribe, it helps me. That's the only reason I ask. We are 13-25 at the trade deadline, good enough for the 10 seed in the Eastern Conference. Now, keep in mind, that's near the bottom at this time because there were only 23 teams in the league, and Bernard King is frustrated. He's saying he doesn't want to re-sign with the team. He's averaging 27, and we're still sorry. He's sick and tired of it. Well, Bernard, we might move you this deadline. If you don't want to be here, you're saying you got 1 foot out the door, even though there's 4 years on that contract. I would love to get some good value for you. And you're talking about a superstar who's 27 years old in the midst of his prime. I think we could get some great value for him, even in a realistic scenario. Now, I'd love to get a draft pick. All these deals, they're just netting me players. That's not really what I'm looking for. And I'm not really in a rush to trade Bernard. Clearly, we're still going to be trash with it or without him. So if I hold him into the offseason, maybe we can trade him for a good pick in the draft. I think that might be the game plan. I'm going to see if there's any value we could get for Bill Cartwright right now. He's averaging 15 and 9, so a really good big man. I'm seeing quite a few first round picks up for grabs, which I don't think is ridiculous at all, particularly from the Sixers. They want a good backup big man for Moses Malone. They don't have that right now. They're a contending team. I think they'd be willing to give me, oh, this is a San Diego Clipper pick. Yeah, I'll take this for sure. Let's do that deal. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Ray Williams, he's on an expiring, so I'm not going to take a first for him. If I could get a second or something, I'd do that. Like, honestly, this deal with the Bucks is perfect. I get back another expiring contract in Junior Bridgman, and we get a second round pick. As a team that isn't very good at the moment, acquiring those picks is going to be incredibly valuable. But that's all I'm going to do for now. Hopefully we continue to be bad because I want to get a good draft pick. We're actually the 8 seed right now. Don't get into the playoffs. Chill out. I should have traded Bernard, bro. I thought I kind of had the ultimate leverage to hold on to him. Are we really about to be a playoff team? Bro, we won 33 games. Moses Malone's your MVP, averaged 27 and 13. Ralph Sampson, Rookie of the Year. Wow, the Sixers win 73 and 9. Thought Bernard would make All-NBA. He didn't, though. We do make the playoffs, just narrowly, too. Oh my gosh, we were so close to the bottom. Team was fairly healthy throughout the year. I expect us to get quickly taken care of by Detroit. Yeah, we lose in 4 games. At this time, the first round was first to 3 wins instead of first to 4. Anyway, we go into the offseason with no hope of the #1 pick, unfortunately. The Clippers had a pick via Seattle that could be 1. The Clippers get #1. Where am I at? I'm that low? Wait, our pick went to the Pacers? Also, the Knicks must have done a trade in real life, sending their pick to the Pacers, because y'all know I didn't do that. And that means I'm pretty much out of the mix for this draft. I got the 14th pick in the legendary 84 class. Somebody's got to be willing to throw me something for Bernard King. Nothing? Hold on, let me get a good canvas of the league. Are there any other teams that have good picks but are actually solid squads? The Mavericks have the 4th pick via Cleveland, and the Mavs were the 5 seed last year. How would y'all feel about adding Bernard King onto your team? You give me this 4th pick, I give you Bernard. Honestly, I might want a little more, and I don't think that's ridiculous. Would y'all also give me the Cavs pick next year? And to make it worth your while, I'll throw in pick 14 this year. What do we think about this, Cleveland? They're not interested. Cap, I know you're interested. Anybody I could throw in to make this deal more enticing? I don't really have anybody for you. I can throw in 2 second-round picks, though. Still not interested? Remember, we acquired that Bucks second-round pick for a reason. We'll throw that in. They say no. Okay, maybe I'm asking for too much, trying to get 2 firsts out of this. At least 2 Cavs first. Could I get, like, the New Jersey first? I keep my 14th pick. We call it a day. They're not interested? I'll throw you 14 there. Dang, man. Dallas just really not interested. I'm going to throw in 2 seconds. It's done. So Bernard King is out of here. I think it was a move that needed to be made. And dang, nabbit Jr. Bridgman, you were way too good. You were the reason we won all these games. But we have the 4th pick in the draft, which obviously isn't going to get us Michael Jordan. But if we could get like John Stockton, or maybe by some miracle get Charles Barkley, I think that that'd be fire. But I was looking at the teams and saying, okay, which one would realistically need a player like Bernard King? I thought the Mavs made sense. So that's why I made the deal. First pick, Clippers are going to take Michael Jordan. He gets drafted to the Clippers a lot whenever I do these simulations going back to the early 80s. Rockets at 2, take Barkley. If the dream fell to me at 4, oh my gosh, I'd be so hyped. Dang, nabbit. So I'm going to be stuck with old basketball John, but John Stockton, they're comparing him to Magic Johnson. Yeah, maybe if he was like 8 inches taller, but even then. Hey, regardless, John, let's run him some assists, man. He's going to be our franchise building block. Was it worth it to trade Bernard King to get Johnny Stockton? I guess time will tell. Free agency, we got Kiki. Do you love me? Now, realistically, we just had a trash season. Would Kiki Vandeweghe ever want to sign with me? Probably not. But I think a player like Terry Cummings, young guy, looking for more opportunity in the league, trying to prove himself, I don't think it's ridiculous to throw him an offer. Now, does he want our offer? No. Gus Williams, veteran guy, I don't think he'd want to pull up. Calvin Nat, I would do like a 2-year situation just to get somebody good in here. We're his only offer, so I think he's going to take this. All right, we get Calvin Nat. Just a decent little signing to give us somebody who can score, somebody to hopefully get butts and seats, you know. Dang, the only players I can afford now are 68 overall. Golly, Charlie, let it go. Go bald. But yeah, we're going to be signing guys who probably were hooping at the local gym, the local LA Fitness, probably what, YMCA at this time, but hooping at local gyms, and we were just like, hey, you want to play in the NBA? They were like, what's that? No, I think the NBA was still pretty known at this time. Player progression, I'm obviously joking. Yes, people knew about the NBA. Because somebody's going to hit the comment section talking about, Danny, people knew the NBA. I was there, 1974. All right, calm down. Calm down. So we got Calvin Nat and John Stockton. This is setting up for a generational tank this upcoming year. Is that Bronny and Cooper Flagg in the picture on the right? LeBron James Sr. was barely born yet. What was Bronny doing on that picture? Okay, so we got John Stockton, we got Calvin Nat, and the rest are nobodies. We're going to simulate to the deadline, see where our group's at, and I'm hoping that this upcoming draft can really be the turning point. Oh, and it's going to be. We're going to be in that coin flip, that 50-50 chance for the number 1 pick, because we are trash right now. This is what I wanted, though. I needed an all-out tank here so we could get some more talent in the door, and I think this could be a perfect time to sell high on Calvin Nat. He's averaging 21 and 10, having the best season of his career. So if I could snag a first for him, that would be incredible, but nobody's budging. Okay, we can take this into the offseason. Y'all know I won't hesitate to do that. Oh, I wonder how that Nets pick is looking. It's a 2-star pick. How's New Jersey doing this year? Oh, they're the 3 seed. Well, that's not going to be worth a quarter, is it? Unfortunate, but at least we've got our own pick this year. There's not any protections on it or anything. It is going to us, guaranteed. We are about to have the worst season in NBA history. This was a lot uglier than I thought. Chemistry, I saw it at 0% for a second there. It's wicked. We need to have a team pizza party or something, get the vibes back up. 4 and 78. Magic Man MVP, averaged 20, 9 rebounds, 14 assists. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Rookie of the Year. I thought maybe John Stockton could get it, just accounting for the fact that, you know, he's the only guy outside of Calvin Nat who's good at basketball on the team. Stockton averaged 14 and 8 assists. Guess he didn't have anybody to really pass it to outside of Calvin. Kind of expected more out of Stockton, though, I'll be honest. So let's go ahead, simulate this year. Obviously, no playoffs for us as the Sixers win the chip. Dr. J went crazy. Averaged 34 in the finals. Okay, 84 draft lottery. Oh, they changed it at this time? So now it's not a 50-50? Soon as I'm in the draft lottery, now they want to start changing stuff. So we got 7 teams with an equal chance at the top pick. Should we watch? Nah, I'm just going to moment of truth it. Come on. I fall to 7? We can't fold the envelope and rig it so we get Patrick Ewing? We can't do that? Somehow that Nets pick ended up at 12. Not really sure how that happened. Could we leverage Calvin Nat pick 7, pick 12 to move up? At least into like the top 3. I don't think that that's ridiculous. Like, that's not a crazy ask. Hawks have the 3rd pick. I give you 7, 12, and Calvin Nat. That feels like a lot. Y'all think that's enough to get up to 2? I mean, Calvin Nat's coming off a 20-10 season, and the Pistons, they're a contending team. I'll even take on one of y'all's bad contracts. Well, they don't have a ton of bad contracts. Give me Kent Benson. That's not a good contract. And like Jim Peterson. Can we call this a deal? They say no. I think it's because they value Jimmy too much. Devin Durant, the fake KD. Hold on, I have an idea. No, I don't. Okay, yeah, y'all throw me Peterson. We do it like this. They're going to say no. I'm going to throw in my pick in 89. I really need this top pick. They're going to say no. I can't give them my pick next year, dude. I need that. I'll do 2 seconds on the top. They still say no. I did bump the trade difficulty to like a 75. Again, in an effort to make things more realistic. I'll do my pick in 88 just because I should throw a protection on that though. No, not my 87. That's 2 years from now. I'll do 88. They have to make that unprotected. All right, fine. I'll do that. And I can do a second round or 2. They still don't go. Who's at 1? Because honestly, if I'm giving up the form here, the Kings are at 1. Okay, listen. Let's start this all over with. I can give you all Calvin Nat, these 2 picks. All right, they're going to not go for that. That's understandable. I got the 89 first. Done. Okay, we just gave up a whole lot, but we have traded for the number 1 pick. It took multiple first rounders, a 20-10 guy, but we have done it. And now I can select Patrick Ewing to New York. History repeats itself. The Ewing and Stockton pick and roll, it's about to save basketball here in the Big Apple. And now that I traded away some of those picks that aren't too far away, I want to start making plays to make us a great team. We can't just sit around and be bad for more years. And John Drew, who's a good wing, 90 overall, just came off a year averaging 22. He's got no market right now. Oh man, we don't have money for him though. Who's taking up all my money? Patrick Ewing, John Stockton? Is it Rory Sparrow and Clement Johnson? Let's find a salary dump situation for him. Obviously not going to take this deal. Here's what I'll do, Utah. I will throw y'all 3 seconds in exchange for taking on this salary. You give me back 1 second. We call it a day. Boom. Now do I have some chicken to play with? Yes, I do. Let's offer John Drew. We will do... Because see, you see this with teams that are trying to take a leap. They'll go pay a vet. Maybe other teams don't want, but it makes sense for them because they need that veteran. So, John Drew, welcome to the team, man. And then we'll see what other money we have to play with after that deal's through. We don't have enough for like Gene Banks. Could we get Kyle Macy? We could, but we do already have Stockton at the PG. John Drew's on the wing. I think a 2 guard would be nice. How about Mitchell Wiggins? Hey, Wiggs, I'll give you a 4-year deal. We got Mitchell Wiggins. Nice. Power forward would be great, but don't know how much money I really have left. Oh my gosh, I have no money. I even adjusted the contract sliders to try and make them more realistic, and that's going to make me signing guys more difficult because good players are going to expect more. And also, just all due respect to this era, the league wasn't as deep at this time, so it's harder to get those 78, 79 overall role players that can kind of hold your team together. Player progression, what you got for me? Stockton goes +6. Yes. John Drew -1. Ewing comes in at an 83. Wiggs goes up 1. He just averaged 18 in Seattle, so that was a really good pickup. And then a lot of the guys that signed at minimums, you know, not working out too well. A lot of regression there. So far, this season's off to a better start than last year, and we're actually 8th in the conference, so we could sneak our way into the playoffs. I'll see where we're at the deadline. I don't think this is a year where I want to be a buyer by any means. And if we're not going to make the playoffs and we're going to be in the draft lottery, that's still fine by me. We're 14-26, and it's the Len Bias draft. Yeah, go on ahead, lose some more games, fellas. That is fine by me. Just get me to that draft lottery. Give me a chance at Len Bias, and we will be smooth as butter. All right, we end up at 30 wins, 52 losses. Magic Johnson is your MVP. Obviously, 30 wins a lot better than the 4 we won last year. Pat Ewing averaged 23 with 12 rebounds and 3 blocks. What a season from Big Ewing. He was DPOY as a rookie. That's why we traded the farm to go get him. How did Stockton do? 13 and 10 assists. So him having Ewing as a lob threat was definitely very beneficial. John Drew averaged 24 PPG. He was really good. And don't worry, John, we're going to put together a more competent roster next season for sure. Gus Williams wins Finals MVP. Washington with a championship there. All right, draft lottery 86. Len Bias. Come on, man. Last time we dropped down expeditiously. It was terrible. I'm watching the draft lottery this time, so y'all don't pull any fast ones on me, pull off any shenanigans, because last time I skipped it and there was something going on. Something wasn't right. We got the 5th pick. Yeah, it's rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged against us. They rigged the system. First pick's going to be Len Bias. It's Ron Harper. Somebody get on the phone. John Drew, pick 5. Can I get up to 2? I don't want Ron Harper. They'd also offer me Jack Sigma. There's Clyde Drexler. Wow. Again, I don't just take anything in these trade finders. Y'all think there's any chance that Bias falls to 3? I'm going to bank on him falling to 3. Spurs took him. Okay. So Bias off the board. I thought maybe if he fell to 3, we could trade. Oh my gosh. Eddie Johnson for pick 3 there. Sacramento making plays. They get Chuck Person. 4 is Brad Doherty. Who can we get then? Drazen, Petrovic. I actually need a power forward, bro. Rest in peace, Drazen, of course. But I might take Dennis Rodman here. I mean, Petrovic could be really good though too. Petrovic probably has a higher ceiling as a scorer. Rodman's also entering the league at 25, which I don't love. We don't know much about Petrovic in the scouting, but we know, like from real life, that Petrovic was a great player. I'm going to take Drazen here. Not a guy who I typically get in my rebuilds, which I think is another great reason to get him. Welcome to the team, Petrovic. Team option, we'll take that, Stockton. Qualifying offers, we're good. Free agency, the Magic Man. Oh my goodness. Do you think we have a roster that's competent enough to lure a player like Magic Johnson to come be a part of the program? We would have to trade John Drew and maybe other pieces to clear the money. And with the John Drew trade, I'm really just looking to get cheaper. Mark Eaton wouldn't be a bad play, but we already have Ewing. We could do some double big action. Do I think that the Jazz would give up a first in this deal? John Drew actually did just play there, and he scores a lot more than Eaton. I don't think this is ridiculous, but I'll take some seconds instead, okay? Okay, they want to throw me a first so bad. Fine, if y'all want to be that stupid, I'll take it. It had a protection on it that time at least. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go double big. Ewing will be power forward. Eaton will be center. And then I'm at 1.1 million in cap space. If we trade Wiggs, which I think getting a first for him isn't crazy. Now, multiple firsts is kind of crazy. Chicago, I don't think a Denver unprotected. That looks like too valuable. I think a mediocre first, something like this from Philly, like a top 3 protected. They have to throw Sam Mitchell, though, for salary, which I don't want to do. I don't want his money. The whole point for me here is to get that salary dump. Let's do something like this with the Warriors. There you go. Now, we have enough money for Magic, but he doesn't even want to pull up to New York. Wait. If I up the money a little bit, he might be interested. Oh, we're second to the Clippers. What about Adrian Dantley? Can I throw him some more money? 1.73. Do a player option. He's 31 years old, but he's still a 95. Yes! We got Adrian Dantley. We're about to build something special. Also, Magic going from Lakers to Clippers is kind of crazy, you know? This deal fell through? I wouldn't have signed sorry Adrian Dantley had I known. Tag nabbit, man. Well, we missed out on Magic. That's so unfortunate. Oh, that's actually so unfortunate. Now I gotta go sign some sorry players to fill out my bench, and yeah, that'll pretty much be it. This year, I want us to be a legitimate postseason team, like not just, hey, we made it as the 8th seed like we did that one year and we knew we didn't have any hope. Like we make it as a, I don't know, top 4 seed team, and we're a squad that teams see and they're like, yeah, we gotta take them serious. Progression, yes. Stockton +5, Ewing +4. We really could have had Magic, but I guess we already got Stockton. I don't care. We could have had Magic. Petrovic, I wonder what his potential's looking like coming out of the draft. They got him at 95 max, 80 minimum, granted, but it's really solid. What's Stockton's potential? I'll have to look at all my players' potential. 99? Sure. Patrick Ewing, 97. Okay, well, Stockton's about to be that guy, huh? I've been kind of trash talking him after his first couple seasons, but my bad, bro. You got it. I'm just now kind of realizing what I'm getting myself into, because I've been going in depth each season, you know, paying attention to my moves, taking my time. Bro, I'm 25 minutes into the video, like into the recording, and we've done what, like 3 seasons? At this rate, this video is going to take me all day, and then some. But you know what? I'm here for it, man. Realistic rebuild, all of history. Let's work. Let's have our first actual competent, exciting New York Knicks basketball season. Why are we not doing that good? This is not the start that I envisioned for the team. I thought we were going to be running things. I think that the bench, does leave something to be desired. Let's stop it at the trade deadline. We're 19-20. East isn't that crazy. Best team is the 26-15 Philly Sixers. And Mark Eaton is just, he's frustrated. He refuses to re-sign with me. We need to move him right now. He's disgruntled. Let's try and get a big that's, oh my gosh, apparently the rest of the league has been put on notice that he does not want to be here, and they're offering me accordingly. Herb Williams isn't bad. I would take a deal like that. We have to throw in a second, but hopefully he doesn't get frustrated with me. Let's go ahead and do this deal. All right, now I kind of want to look to fill out this bench. I feel like on top of Mark Eaton being disgruntled, which was definitely a problem, another part of the issue might be our bench. And I'm really willing to throw in my first round pick this year if it gets us some solid role players. I mean, Junior Bridgman, he's 33. Wayne Cooper's 30. I'm not just going to give up my first round pick for some guys who are, all right, but not worth the first. So I guess our only move here is going to be moving on from the big man. Mark Eaton will re-sign Trent Tucker. Herb Williams isn't sure about re-signing yet, but he's still got multiple years left on his deal. And he just pulled up here, so I didn't expect him to be like, hey, I want to extend immediately. That's fine. If he doesn't want to extend, we can work on that. We might not make the playoffs. We're the 9 seed. I'm pretty sure we still have our pick for 87. Did I trade my 87? I think I traded 88 and 89. So we got to be good by 88 and 89. But right now, bad season. It's disappointing, but it's not going to ruin me by any means. Wait, we get the 8 seed? Okay, cool. We're in the playoffs. Magic ended up back with the Lakers. He could have been a New York Knick. Won MVP, 23, 8, 13 assists. Len Bias, your rookie of the year. There's Hot Rod, 6th man of the year. Lil Spud, MIP. I don't know how we weren't better. Again, probably was the bench, but man, Ewing was all defensive first, averaged 22 and 12, and we got Philly in the first round. Am I crazy to believe that we could pull something off, maybe upset them? Adrian Dantley had a great season, 24 a night. Stockton was 13 and 11. Petrovic 12 in his rookie year. All right, Philly. Dr. J, Moses Malone, Mo Cheeks, Andrew Toney. First game, they take. Second one, okay, maybe we cannot pull this upset. We get swept. Honestly, if we were just going to get swept like that, I would have rather missed the playoffs and had a chance at that draft lottery because, yeah, that was rough. Camby Russell retired. 87 draft. This is the one with the Admiral David Robinson, too, so would have been a good one to be a part of. And if you're in that draft lottery, everybody's got an equal chance. So that's the thing. Like, we would have had a chance at the top pick, the same as the other years. Although in previous years, I got absolutely cooked. We got the 10th pick in this draft, and this draft actually does have some depth. You're talking Reggie, Pippen, Kevin Johnson, Mark Jackson. Like, there's quite a few guys here that you'd want. So maybe at 10, we can get somebody we like. If we can't, I'd be happy to move the pick all the same. Reggie Lewis, I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Reggie Lewis. I think he'd be the pick here. Really good scorer. Yeah, we're going to go Reggie Lewis here. Welcome to the team, man. I think he'll be great off the bench, and that does make Trent Tucker kind of expendable. I got some teams willing to throw me some second-round picks for him. I don't think I'd take 2. I'd take 1 for him. I don't think that's crazy. And we'll sim to the end here. Reggie Lewis, welcome to the team. Stockton, Ewing, we'll take the options there. Qualifying offers were cool. Free agents. We don't have anybody we got to bring back. We actually do have a little bit of money to play with, which I'm very excited about. I need to be smart with this. I'm going to offer Michael Brooks. He's a 28-year-old wing, and we get him. Great. Just a nice small forward. We get him on a multi-year deal as well. And then the rest of the team, it's going to be more of these minimum contract situations. So we're going to sign Macaroni, Mark McNamara. Wow, didn't get him. Let's do Mike Uminski. Cool. Player progression. Oh, man, Mike Brooks gets worse. I signed him because he was 28, thought he wouldn't get worse. Dantley regresses at 32. Johnny Stockton, Pat Ewing get better. Petrovic up 6. Cool. That's big progression for Petrovic. I love to see it. I will say the format for this video is going to be a little bit different. Y'all know how when we get in the playoffs, typically I'm jumping in games like first round, second round. I think I'm going to save that for like conference finals, NBA finals, jumping in and playing just because we have so much to get through. I hope y'all understand. But if I was jumping into first round game 5s, Bro, this video would be 4 hours long. All right, we're at the trade deadline, 23-17. That's good enough for third in the East. We're seeing some real progression here, and it's much more satisfying to see your team get better in this type of format where it's more of a slow grind. Now, Herb Williams, man, my luck with big man sucks. Big man sucks. He's mad now too. I have this Warriors pick I could throw in a deal with them, which is actually a solid pick. Are the Warriors bad? What's going on with them? Oh, the Warriors could be in the lottery. I need that. I'm not trading that. I'd trade my pick this year, though, for sure, which we still have in the tuck. We could go get Mark Eaton back. Yeah, I definitely want to do that again. Mike Thompson wouldn't be bad. He's a little bit older, though. Same thing with Daryl Dawkins. We'd also get Michael Ray Richardson, which could really boost up our bench. There's Tom Chambers, Kelly Tripucka, Bill Cartwright. Let me do some scouting around the league. We haven't done much of this so far, but let me see who else is available. Cliff Robinson on the Cavs, 27-year-old center. Think he could be a good target for us. Pacers, Mark Eaton, we're cool. See, he's mad over there as well. Something about centers in the 80s, I guess. They don't want to play basketball for your team or something. Yeah, I guess we'll try for Cliff Robinson, see if we can snag him. Him and Herb are around the same salary. And then I throw in my pick this year. I think that's completely reasonable. I'm actually getting the worst player here, and they take it, yeah. Let's do Robinson at the 4. Ewing goes back to his natural position, the 5. Robinson's 6'9", so I think him at the 4 makes sense. And then I think boosting up the bench, it's going to be smarter for me to hold my picks. And then later on, we can actually go sign players out of free agency who are pretty solid rather than giving up picks to boost up the bench. And because, I mean, the guys I was getting offered when I threw in that first round pick in the trade finder last year, the offers just weren't very good. And I'm giving up a first round pick. Like, that's a valuable asset. I want to be getting some players that I really value back in return. And that just wasn't the case. I also think we can build out our bench through the draft too. Charles Barkley, MVP for the Houston Rockets. We ended up winning 49 games this year, so it was a really good season. Our best season of the video by far. Stockton made second team, averaging 15 with 13 assists, and we're in the 3 seed. Ended out the season with 8 in a row. Got the Pistons in the first round. Oh, we got to win this. Y'all know exactly why. We're up 2-0 early. We beat them in a sweep, 3-0. Next up will be the Bucks, led by Buck Williams, fittingly, huh? They're up 2-0 early. 3-0. Oh, no. We get a game. We get 2. Come on. We're all healthy right now. Should we simcast? I'm going to sim this one. If we win this next one, we lost. I was going to say, we might jump in that game 7, even though it's only a second round. We lose, though. Dantley had 19, shot 8 of 9, fouled out. I was going to say I wanted him to shoot more, but I guess he only played 28 minutes. He didn't have as much time. But 9 shots, a little low still. Lakers win the championship with the Magic Man. To think we could have had Magic. And Dantley, man, he's 33 now. The window's definitely closing with him. Speaking of windows closing, window might have just closed for the Lakers. Kareem retired. Oh, wait, we had a pick in the draft lottery, didn't we? That's right, that Warriors pick, did they end up in the lottery? Yeah. We got a Utah pick too, but it's top 3 protected. We need that to fall out of the top 3, and then we need the Warriors to jump. Okay, 8th pick. Do not put me at 8. Okay, they put me at 8. I'm just going to sim to see if the Utah pick falls. It ends up at 6. So we got 6 and 8. There's a couple ways we can go here. We can either go on ahead, drafted those 2 picks, or package them together to move up. In the expansion draft, are they requiring me to let go of one player? I have to. Mike Brooks. I guess you got to go because I want to keep Reggie Lewis for sure. Yeah, let's submit that. We got the Hornets and the Miami Heat entering the association here, and they'll get a whole lot of mid to start off their franchises. Now, as far as this 88 draft goes, you got Mitch Richmond, Danny Manning, W-name, Rex Chapman. This isn't exactly the best draft. Honestly, wouldn't be opposed to packaging my picks together for a good player. World Be Free and James Donaldson feels crazy, although they are both older, so maybe that's why I'm getting offered that. None of the other offers, I mean, the other deals pale in comparison to that. It's a good deal, but it's definitely a win now move, and we're thinking about all of NBA history, not just trying to win right here, right now. So what I'm thinking is maybe we throw like pick 6 in the trade finder by itself and see if we get something I like a little bit more. There's B. Scott, there's Daryl Griffith. Man, they really want to offload World Be Free in Cleveland, which makes sense. They're a selling team. We saw that at the deadline. I was gonna say I'd love to snag Mark Jackson, but I don't think that's realistic. realistic. There's also the route we could go, just saying, hey, let's draft at 6 and 8. Let's get some solid role players and call it a day. And that's what I'm leaning towards at this point in time. I know that this isn't the craziest draft, but do I think we can get some real difference makers with these picks? For sure. I mean, you see Rod Strickland, he's an all-star caliber guard. Yeah, I'll take him. Best at his position in the draft. Let's bring him in. Pacers get Charles Smith. And then who else could I use off the bench? We need a wing, wouldn't be bad. We just had to let go of old buddy in the expansion draft. I forgot his name. Give me Chris Morris. Yeah, he'll be a backup wing for me. 6'8" out of Auburn. Yeah, I mean, two just good players. Team options. We take these. Qualifying offers. Michael Phelps. Hey, buddy, maybe you should start swimming. That's crazy. His name's Michael Phelps. Is it spelled the same way? I wouldn't know. I'm not too tapped into the whole swimming community. I'm not much of a swimmer myself. I've never been much of a pool guy. Hold on, let me re-sign Stockton. Then I'll get into my pool rant, but not like the game pool you play with the sticks and you don't want to hit the 8-ball in. Not that. Off the bench, Antoine Carr, I'll sign him. No, I won't. Mickey Johnson's 35. I guess I'll still sign him because he's who I can afford. Fernando Ramey will bring in as well. Cool. Just some good bench guys for the front court. Well, good might be a stretch. Dantley didn't regress at 33, which is awesome. Ewing up 3, Petrovic up 4, Johnny Stockton up 1, Cliff Robinson goes down 1, Reggie Lewis +4. That's good. And then I wonder what the potentials of Chris Morris. Okay, Chris Morris has 67 minimum, 81 regular potential though, 85 max, pretty good. And then Rod Strickland, I expect his to be a little higher, 67 minimum again, but 87 max. What's Reggie Lewis's? I feel like it should be probably high 80s. 91 now, a 77 minimum, so that's not great. But now I'm gonna get in my swimming rant. Maybe it's just because I didn't grow up around like pools and stuff, and swimming, that wasn't really something we did. We're doing so well, but I just don't get like the whole thing of, hey, I'm gonna go to the pool, I'm probably gonna get sunburned, especially public pools, bro. Who knows what people are doing in there? I'm cool. And do I want a pool at the house? First of all, that costs way too much chicken, but second of all, bro, then you gotta maintain the pool. You gotta put chlorine in it. There's gonna be leaves in it. You gotta cover it. You gotta drain it. I'm cool, bro. For what? So you can either sit in there. Playing pool basketball is pretty fun, but then that gets so physical, bro. I end up with scratches and bruises on my body because we're all jumping on each other and stuff. Just not a huge pool guy. Adrian Dantley wants an extension. It'll only let me do 3 years. I don't know if I can do that. He's got a player option this summer. Should we hit the trade finder, low key? Wow, there's Reggie Miller, but I'd have to give up Petrovic. That's a non-starter. James Worthy, Bernard King could come back. Oh, this makes us worse right now. 100%. But Pippen, I don't think this is ridiculous either. Just for y'all's trouble, since Pippen's the younger player, I'll give you a first too. Okay, you don't want to do it now? Fine. I'll take the original deal. I love the Pippen deal, dude. Then we don't have to pay Dantley long term. We also get this dude Timo. We'll see if he's any good. This might make us worse this year, and we're in the midst of a great season, but this isn't about just this season. It's about all of NBA history, so I gotta continue to be thinking about the future, being 2 steps ahead, playing chess, not checkers. Now, Cliff Robinson, I'll gladly give him a couple more years on his deal. I feel like that's an easy thing to do. He's been a good power forward for us, real serviceable. Good deal there. And let's go ahead and get to simulating the rest of this year. Hopefully, we're still good with Scottie Pippen. I feel like Scottie Pippen's such a great plug-and-play player that it's still gonna work. Like, we're not gonna have any problems with Pippen in the lineup. We won 69 games. Ewing was your MVP. Averaged 23 with 12 rebounds and 3 assists. There you go, Pat. That's why we went out there and we made sure to go get you. Almost 70 wins on the season. Man, the Big Apple is rocking. We are back. Nobody wants to see us in the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now. Ewing averaged 23 and 12 this year. We already talked about that though. Celtics, move out the way. It's our time now. Got the Hawks in round 2. Sabonis leading the way. We sweep them undefeated going into the conference finals. Got Hakeem the Dream and the Bulls. Man, do I wish Hakeem fell to me at the 4th pick back in '84. I'm still a little sad about it, but hey, things shook out the way they did for a reason, and we're we're in the finals, taking on Len Bias and the San Antonio Spurs. Let me turn on my injury alerts going into this matchup. I haven't had them on, but I want to know if one of my players gets hurt. Right now, the only guy hurt is Rod Strickland with a hand fracture. He was cool for us, but not a huge loss by any means. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we take. And New York, with only a single loss in the playoffs, we win a championship. 29 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks on average in the NBA Finals for Patrick Ewing. And you know what? This is where I leave off. I haven't gotten a haircut in about 2 months. I'm about to celebrate this championship by going to get a haircut. Then I'll come back to the rebuild. I haven't got a haircut since I got cooked. If y'all saw me in the 300K picture, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'll be back with hopefully a fresh cut to finish out this rebuild. All right, we're back. I realized like 2 minutes into me returning from my haircut that none of the recording was actually capturing. Luckily, I noticed it fast enough. Nothing really happened. I didn't draft anybody because we didn't have any picks. I picked up the team options on Petrovic and Pippen. I extended the qualifying offer to Patrick Ewing, and now you're up to speed. This dude, Timo, he was a pretty good piece for us. He actually is not sure about returning. Oh yeah, quick haircut review. I give it a 7-8 out of 10. I definitely didn't get cooked last time with the U-turn hairline of doom. And you know how it gets with haircuts. Sometimes you need a couple days to really see like how much you like it. But so far, I'm a pretty big fan. I think that the barber did a good job. Every time I go in there though, the price went up for the haircut. It's crazy. All right, Pat Ewing, we're going to sign. And then Timo, he's not interested in negotiating. However, we'll be able to match as long as he gets an offer, and he does. And then I guess I should be looking for a backup too. I thought we got, where's Reggie Lewis? Did we trade him? Am I bugging? Where did Lewis? How did he end up a free agent? No, bro, come back. I need you back, bro. What? Do I not have the money? I'm actually going to be really upset if this doesn't work out. Lewis, he's right here. We don't have enough money. Bro, what? So I'm just about to lose him off my team for nothing? I'm sorry, Reggie. I didn't even see a team option pop up for you or anything. Y'all saw I showed the team options. Bro, what? I feel like I got screwed there. That's so tough. Progression, Johnny Stockton gets better. Ewing, Petrovic, Pippen. Cliff Robinson goes down 1. Big progression from Rod Strickland. Ooh, a little concerning that Chris Morris only went up 1. And double L, Lewis Lloyd, he's about worse. That's actually such a shame because Reggie Lewis was supposed to be my backup too. Now we got this bald-headed dude who's washed, Lewis Lloyd. Regardless, the starting unit's still really good. I feel pretty strongly that we will go back-to-back this season. However, I would have felt even better about it had, we got Reggie Lewis back on the team. I'm sure he progressed too and got even better. Cliff Robinson's up for some more years on his contract. I'm going to see how much I can shortchange him without him not liking me. All right, there we go. And yeah, off to a really strong start. Things are looking good. So I will catch y'all at the end of the season. I don't anticipate us making any trade deadline moves or anything. There's not anybody who has like an impending free agency or is disgruntled like we've had in previous years. So I just feel like there isn't much that needs to be done. Len Bias wins MVP. I wish we would have won that draft lottery. Even got the second pick because remember he fell to 2. Who went first? It was Ron Harper, who was a really good player, but over Len is crazy. Tim Hardaway went 1. Tim Hardaway was rookie of the year. He did go pick 1, but anyway, we won 64 ball games on the season. We had Pat Ewing on second team, 24-12. He is just so elite, and we're the 1 seed once again. Didn't win as many as last time. What does that say on the right? Ground and pound. Key to victory. Yeah, the newspaper had to go. Got Washington in round 1. We go ahead and beat them in 4. Round 2, we got New Jersey. Oh, that went 7, but we won. Sorry, Money Mitch, not this time, buddy. Next up will be the Miami Heat. This team is so bad. Like, oh my goodness, all due respect. Absolutely terrible roster. We sweep them. And we got the Rockets in the finals, who have Sampson, Charles Barkley, Chris Mullin. Oh, that's a squad right there. We win the first, the second, the third, and wow, we take care of them in a sweep. As Patrick Ewing has a monster series, averaging 32 with 13 rebounds. Ewing still 27, Pippen's 24, Petrovic 25, Stockton 28. Like, we got a really young squad at the moment. Draft lottery, what am I looking at here? I don't have any picks. That's right. I haven't been trading for draft capital. Is this a draft that I want to trade into? 1990? No, sir. Y'all got it. I think I'm cool kind of just keeping the same roster. We have the 27th pick in the first round, the second round. round. Honestly, I'd be cool trading away my pick for some other team's picks. Like, let's do something like this, where we get a Nuggets first. That's lottery protected. Give me a New Jersey first in 93, just because I think we'll be better than them. I think we'll be better than everybody. Now, maybe that's a little bit of delusion, but don't think it's a bad idea to trade away our picks for another team's picks, nor do I think that's a crazy, unrealistic deal. We gave up multiple firsts just to get one. We pick up the options on Pippen, Strickland, and Chris Morris. Petrovic will be on the qualifying offer. We got to make sure he gets his chicken this summer. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give him $2.5 million, 5 years, $14.5 million. That's for an 89 overall player. Crazy how different the contracts look now. I'm going to sign some veteran guys just to be backups on the roster, and that'll pretty much be it. I will say I might want to draft another backup or two for the team, just so we have somebody with upside on the bench, because we got to be thinking about the now and the future, like I've been saying. Rod Strickland, though, he's been a good guy off the bench. He goes up 4, Pippen up 4, so I love the Pippen deal more and more day by day. I'm loving that deal. Getting rid of Adrian Dantley, going to get Scottie, as we're looking for a three-peat, and Pippen's only 24. Stockton and Ewing go down 1 apiece, which is okay. I think that'll kind of be a fluke. I mean, Ewing's only 27, Stockton's 28. I think they should be okay. 91 draft is up next, which means the draft after that is 92 with Shaq O'Neal. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any universe where we position ourselves to have the top pick and go get Shaq. Now, maybe once the 96 draft with Kobe comes around, we might be able to have more of a conversation, because I don't know where we're going to be at as a team. Stockton will be mid-30s, same thing with Ewing, so we might be in a spot where we could be looking more to draft. But let's go ahead and re-sign Basketball John, and that's all I got to do there. As long as nothing goes drastically wrong this year, which it looks like things are going quite swimmingly. We're the #1 seed. Oh, there's a losing streak. 5 in a row isn't great, but we're able to weather that storm. And yeah, I mean, we're coming off 2 championships in a row. I think I'm going to let the guys rock out once again. We'll simulate past the trade deadline. And y'all know that typically in a rebuild, if I'm trying to win as many chips as possible, I would just be adding more and more cooks into the kitchen, drafting all the best players. But is that realistic? No. We've won multiple in a row. We're going to make smart moves on the margins to keep us there. We're not going to go crazy like I do in the other rebuilds. There's a time and a place for that, but this is a realistic rebuild. It's not the time nor the place. All right. Hank Gathers, Rookie of the Year and Sixth Man of the Year for the Celtics. Hakeem, DPOY, Divock, MIP, had the Coach of the Year 3 years in a row. Mike Fratello. Ewing made 3rd team. Is this the first year we've had All-NBA 3rd team? It's got to be one of the first. He averaged 25 and 12 this year. Pippen was all defensive first. Shout out to Scottie. Him and Ewing, definitely a crazy defensive duo there. Now, Pippen on the scoring front's like 18 a night. Shout out to Rod Strickland, 17 a night off the bench in only 24 minutes. He brings a different dynamic off the bench for this team, because with Stockton, you're kind of just getting the assist and not as many buckets, which is okay. It's working. But having a score off the bench, we love that too. First 2 rounds go smooth. Got the Pistons conference finals, led by that one power forward. Oh yeah, light work. Suns in the finals. Walter Davis, Larry Nance, Fat Lever. Yo, I'm sounding like Doc Rivers. I'm gonna go get some water. That should be much better. NBA Finals time. We win the first, the second, the third. Oh boy, give me a three-peat in a realistic rebuild. We just lost 2 in a row. Let me chill. Game 6 on the way. We could have some injuries. If we lose this game, I'll check and see who all's banged up. But nah, we're good. We win. What a game from Patrick Ewing. 27 with 21 rebounds. That's ridiculous. Averaged 31 with 11 rebounds in the finals. And yeah, we've been really healthy. That's something that we've been super lucky with, because the best ability is availability. Unless you're Kyle Kuzma. Then it's better if you're not available. My bad, Kuz. 91 off season. We got some 2nd round picks that nobody wants. I don't want them either, man. I'll pass. Team option, Rod Strickland, I'll definitely have you back. Chris Morris, you haven't been as good as I would have hoped, but I'll still have you back. Better than anybody I can sign, I'll tell you that. We got to pay Pippen. Oh, that hard cap. It's probably going to come here soon, because we've had to pay a lot of guys over the past couple years. Spurs. How did John Starks end up on this team? He was a second-round pick. I guess the CPU might have signed him to fill out the roster or something. I might actually bring bro back. Yeah, you know what? John Starks, we'll see if you become anything here. Anybody else I want? We could sign Carlos Clark, double C, Kenny Carr. He's a little old. Give me Brad Sellers, and we'll get Mark Akers in a second here. Or not. We'll go for this guy. I don't know how to say bro's name, but we're going to get him. Player progression. All right, Petrovic goes down. Cliff Robinson goes down. Chris Morris was a letdown at pick 8. Double C, we just brought you in. Oh my goodness. Starks doesn't get any better. This was a disappointing offseason, I'll tell you that right now. Cliff Robinson's been good, but we're seeing the writing on the wall saying it might be about that time to move him. I'll throw multiple picks if I can get a starting level power forward. I can't. We might try and get a 4 in the draft. Who else in the draft as far as power forwards? Obviously, I know Shaq's in the draft. That's not realistic for me right now. As we are entering the Michael Jordan era, unfortunately, we had terrible draft lottery luck at the start of this video, so Jordan's not on our team. As far as power forwards in the upcoming draft, we got Christian Laettner, Tom Gugliotta, Clarence Weatherspoon, LaFonso Ellis. This might not be the year to be trading up in the draft for a power forward. So you know what? We'll go trade deadline. We'll see who's available to me, and we'll work from there. Ewing, definitely want to re-sign him. Oh, Timo's mad. He don't want to re-sign. I don't know what's up with this dude, bro. He's always mad about something. It's all right, Timo. You can go ahead and get out of here. All right, we're here at the trade deadline. 32-4. Absolutely running the game, which almost makes me want to keep Cliff. He's 12-8 this season. And then also Timo. Like, I'm thinking, okay, we're on a run. Should I keep Timo? Timo's not worth all the trouble, though. He's always complaining. At least with Cliff, he's not complaining. He's just old. He's just getting worse, and I want to get ahead of it. But it would have to be the right deal, given that we're doing so well. How you say this dude's name? Somebody tell me. The offers aren't very good for Cliff. Maybe because the other teams see the writing on the wall, too, and say, yeah, this dude's going to regress. I don't want him either. But, man, I was hoping for multiple firsts. We could get somebody who could be a little bit better. I'm going to see who all's out there. Charles Oakley over in Sacramento. He's only 28. Him and Ewing would be crazy. The Clippers are actually selling. They have Michael Jordan on their roster. Imagine we made a Mike trade, but no, that's not really in the cards. Grandmama is available. It's his rookie season. He was just the first pick. I don't think it's realistic to say the Clippers would be willing to give him up. And outside of that, we got nothing. So it looks like all roads lead to Oakley here. All right, Charles. He's making just over $2 million. Or, well, 2.7 even. What if I did Timu and we did Cliff? And then I throw you a first as well. That's a good offer. You get a young player. I don't know. Timu's old. My bad. But you get a first-round pick. They aren't going. I'll do 2 firsts. Done. Fair enough, Sacktown. We got our power forward, Charles Oakley. Welcome to the team, big dog. He's averaging a nice double-double, 10 and 12. Shooting efficiency isn't worth a quarter, but hopefully it'll work out. Patrick Ewing, your MVP, 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists on the season from Pat. Billy Owens, rookie of the year there. And we go 73-9, long before the guys in the Bay did it. Hey, this is before Chicago even went 72-10 in 96. And we're doing this in you know, a realistic format. I understand. I'm not an NBA GM. Are these the most realistic trades ever? Probably not. But that's why I'm sitting here with the PS5 controller and Sam Presti's sitting there on the phone trying to negotiate deals, okay? There's levels to this. 18, 7, and 6 from Scottie Pippen. Pippen makes all defense. Dennis Rodman's doing real well. Who did I draft over him? Petrovic. Petrovic has been really good. I can't even be mad. Yeah, because Drazen's an 89. Yeah, I can't be mad at that at all. Hunting this 3P, but it's going to be tough because Basketball John, old Johnny Stockton, has some knee tendonitis. He's going to be missing the start of this postseason run. We got to right the ship without him. I mean, oh, and Pippen hurts his knee. Chill, slow down. Okay, we won. We beat him by 50. Bro, Ewing is just that guy. 37-19 in the closeout game. Next will be the Heat. Johnny Stockton's fully healed. We sweep the Heat. Next will be New Jersey. This is the team with Dennis Rodman. They also got Bernard King, who we traded there. Money Mitch Richmond, Tim Hardaway. Did I trade King there, or did he end up signing there? I mean, y'all know King is a former player from this team. Oh, he only ended up playing a couple years in Dallas. He didn't really like it there. Went to New Jersey. He liked it in New York, I guess. Stop giving me the injury alerts when I'm trying to lock in. We're down 3-2. We could lose right here going into game 6, and we're fully healthy at this point. Full strength. Can we push it 7? Yes, we can. All right, I'm going to tune into the Simcast here. 92 playoffs. Will the New Jersey Nets be the team that stops us from three-peating? Will this be the first time I need to intervene, step in, and hoop? It sure looks like it. Yep, it's time for me to shine. 2:10 to go. Potential three-peat on the line. If we lose this, we don't even get to the finals to defend our title. Turn off those era filters, bro. I can't see a thing in 140p or 240p, whatever it is, bro. It's terrible quality. Petrovic, come set me one, Pippen, and you're going to fade out. I'm going to try and attack. Bernard King, you know this matchup's personal for him. Let's get it to Johnny Stockton. Let's also get our starters in here. Let's try this again. A little pick and fade. Pippen's going to fade out. Oh, I'm attacking with Stockton. Golly! I thought I had the angle there. I forgot Stockton's what, like 6 foot, 6'1". He got absolutely packed. Wait, no Ewing? Where's Pat at? Don't tell me he got hurt. No, he fouled out. Okay, well that's at least better news than him being hurt. Oakley, let's see what you got. Oh, I'm right at the rim. Come on, that's got to be a lay. I was trying to hit Oakley on the roll, but I saw I had an opportunity there. I know Stockton is a playmaker first, but come on, that's an easy layup. Get me up to 14 points. Tim Hardaway, I'm going to slide through the screen there. Hardaway is looking for a shooter. I'm right there with Petrovic. Richmond swings it back to Hardaway. It'll go to Money Mitch again. Oh yeah, just stay with him. Stay with him, Petrovic. I'm right here. Ball goes down to, okay, that's not even my fault. That's not even my fault. The CPU is not guarding the big properly there at all. Don't expect to see me shooting a bunch of threes this time around. That's not what this is. Y'all know this is not the era to be shooting threes. I'm getting to my mid-range. Oh, good board. What? Did he go from under? Was it like a goaltend? What was the deal? I thought that was about to be a nice little tip in. Apparently not. Wait, this is our court? Yo, this court looks trash. Why is there just a random Knicks logo that's super small in the middle? This looks terrible. Lock him down, Scottie. Lock him down, Scottie. That's what we do. Great defense on Bernard King. He steps through. I missed it. Yeah, had him absolutely locked up. I'm running with Pippen. Oh, you can't stop me. Way! The stop into the finish. Come on. Just like that. With 45 seconds to go, 3/4 of a minute, we're up by 1. King's gonna try and go at Pippen again. We force the pickup. It goes to Rodman. Bernard wants it back. He's trying everything he can to get out of the straitjacket that Scottie Pippen's put him in, but there's nothing you can do. I'm right here. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. You're tired. You're tired. That's why we traded you. Good rebound. Give it to Stockton. We're gonna shoot these free throws. Foul shot, Stockton. Oh, the bar's shaking, bro. Second one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! We needed one, and they probably won't shoot a 3, man. It's the 90s. No, I mean, obviously, there were guys who were very much capable of shooting 3s during this era. We got to watch out for the 3 because the 3 could give them the lead. 2 could tie and force overtime. A perfect world. We don't want to give up any buckets, but if we give up a 2, it's better than giving up a 3. Wow, thanks, Danny. Great analysis, and we just gave up a 2. Bernard King, that was a facial. I mean, right over Scottie Pippen. I don't know that there was much I could really do there. He just caught it, shot it before I could even really react and get the best contest. So we are tied, chance to win it and get back to the NBA Finals right here at the Horn. You know who I'm going to? I'm going to Scottie Pippen. I love his athleticism. He should be able to put it on the deck. We're going to get an Oakley screen here. Oakley, you're going to roll with me. I'm attacking right with this screen. Yup, get to the rim. Way. Come on, bro. Bernard King, he looked like a statue right there. He was just standing there doing nothing. Now let me have this inbound steal. Okay, that would have been nice. They're going to go for the heave. I'm right there to contest it. It's over with. We win. I even made sure to contest the heave because, bro, imagine they hit that. Imagine I fouled them. But we are Eastern Conference champions. Going to the NBA Finals, baby. Scottie Pippen was awesome. He was a pleasure to use. It was really nice using him. He had 19 and 13. This was a game where Ewing fouled out. I did want to use Ewing, but didn't get that chance. Money Mitch Richmond had 27. They just showed that replay of him swatting Stockton shot into the 5th row. Len Bias and the Spurs in the finals. They also got Uncle Moses Malone. Oh no, Oakley? Torn calf muscle. We can't play through those. Can't tape it up, put some ice on it. We're going to have to do it without him. It's 2-2 so far. We go up 3-2. Do we go 7? Nope. We win it in 6. Scottie Pippen 24-8-8 to win a finals MVP. And that is 3 straight championships. Even without Oakley, we were able to get it done. And now we're looking for a 4th in a row. 92 draft is coming up this summer. Of course, we talked about it. It's the Shaquille O'Neal draft if you didn't already know. Don't really have any picks I'm worried about, so we're just going to go ahead, keep it pushing past the draft. Qualifying offers, Chris Morris, sure. Rod Strickland, yeah, I got to. Now, Strickland is probably going to demand a pretty penny. Yeah, we're quite a ways over the salary cap. I think we'll be about $5 million over once this Strickland deal goes through, which in the real life NBA is nothing, but at this time, well, $5 million, I'd take that, but you know what I mean. In the grand scheme of the NBA salary cap, that isn't much, but at this time, yeah, we are in some financial peril here. We have a very expensive roster. I'm just trying to get a center to sign up for the minimum. There we go. Progression. Stockton goes down 1. Rod goes down 1. And Blab goes down 1, who we just signed. Yeah, we probably need to get in a young piece that we're excited about over these next couple years to kind of bridge the gap going into the future. But that's easier said than done, as I have been trading away our picks. And even if we do have our own pick, wow, Alonzo Mourning went first over Shaq. Even if we do have our own pick, though, it's going to be a low selection. We got that New Jersey pick coming up in 93, though. I'm banking on them being bad so that we'll have a good pick for the Penny and Chris Webber draft. But if you were curious, this is the squad. Looks really good for sure. Any extensions that need to get done here? Stockton's up for 3 more years. He's 30. I can do that for you. Oakley, he wants 4 and I can't even change it. I guess that's something with this time, like this era. I guess you can't adjust this. I'll do $3 million and that'll keep him under contract for some time. So we're kind of locked into this core. Got a lot of money, a lot of years locked up into this core. You'll probably be seeing me again at the end of the season. Unless this is how we're going to play, it might be time for a move. Are we injured? What's up? Barely above 500. Oakley's mad. Bro, how come every time I try to bring in a power forward or a center, they just do not like me? Oakley's bringing the vibes down. I traded 2 firsts for this dude. He's averaging a triple single and shooting terrible from the field and bringing down the vibes simultaneously. How are we ruining all that? Crazy. We could get Wayman Tisdale. It would cost us a first. Kiki, do you love me? But he's 34. Horace Grant would be fire. We got to give up a pick down the line. I'd do this though. Horace Grant, yeah. 27 years old, got 3 years under the contract, averaging a double-double, more efficient than Oakley. And hopefully, he's not going to get mad. Soon as we got him in, we're starting to run up a bunch more wins. So it seems like just addressing the teammate chemistry issue was all we needed. And it's crazy too, because I gave Oakley that extension prior to the season. I gave you all that money, and you couldn't stay happy for what, 2-3 months? You were already mad after getting the extension? Part of me thinks he didn't want to be here. He just wanted to finesse the extension and then get up and out of here. Fair play, bro. You got what you wanted. David Robinson's your MVP, averaged 26 with 14 rebounds. Shaq O'Neal, Rookie of the Year. We had the Coach of the Year again. This year wasn't as good, 56 W's, but it was more so because of just the terrible start that we had to the year. Oh no. Ewing and Pippen are out 2-4 going into the playoffs. Yeah, we're in some trouble. Now, I will say something that's working in our favor. The Eastern Conference isn't great this year, and we're the top seed, so we get the weakest opponent, but man, this is still going to be tough, and we lose. Just like that, all it took was an injury, and a decent team with Reggie Miller, Mark Price, Sabonis. Yeah, that's more than a decent team. That's a good group. Ultimately, they take care of us before Pippen and Ewing are even able to get back, and there's the challenge of injuries really coming into play. All 4 straight championships, we get first rounded as the number 1 seed because we're missing 2 very important starters, and the Nets go on to win the championship. John Drew, we remember you playing for us, right? Yeah, he had a year with us. He got quickly flipped for another player. I forgot who it was. Maybe it was for a pick. Regardless, it wasn't here too long, but John, we remember you with the New York Knicks. Oh, did that New Jersey pick end up good? No, it didn't. They won the championship. How did I manage to trade for the worst pick possible? We got the 24th selection. Let me see who's available to me here, because like I said, I'd like to have a young piece, kind of help bridge that gap. We got Antoine, Bo Outlaw. Oh, jeez. Dude, I'm so good on that. Could I trade the pick and like Chris Morris, maybe for an upgrade in the lineup? We could go get George Lynch, who was the 19th pick. We could go get first, go get Mahmoud Mirsan, the 7-7 big George Mearson, and we get a future first out of this. I'd probably tell them to hold their first. If I can hold, you know what, y'all can have the first. Yeah, let's do it like that. Cool. Welcome to the team, Mr. Mearson. Just a fun pickup for us. He's 7'7" with a 7'11" wingspan. I mean, come on, dude. Potential's an 85 tops. I guess this maybe was a stupid draft choice. Well, not a draft choice, but draft night trade. We ball. Free agency. There's the hick from French Lick. Can you believe that his career got shortened because he wanted to shovel his mom's snow in the driveway, hurt his back? That's crazy, isn't it? Terry Catledge. It's starting to get to the point where the league's a little bit deeper talent-wise, and I can sign better guys to minimums, which is awesome. Pippen and Petrovic get worse. Stockton up 1. John Battle down 2. Catledge down 2. We brought in Mearson, but is he the big piece that's going to bridge the gap into the future that I've been talking about? Probably not. So I need to keep working to find that guy, find an avenue to get that player is really what it is. Ewing's up for an extension. I got to. I feel like he's the type of guy that has to stay here till the very end unless he wants to go elsewhere. Like, we got to do right by him. Petrovic will extend. Horace, yeah, I'd be glad to extend Horace as well. This is the 94 draft coming up. I think 95 or 96 is when I make a play. Get involved. At least get in the top 10 of one of those drafts. Trade multiple firsts that I have to go get up in that draft. Get somebody who I really like on the team. That's got to be the plan of action moving forward, I think. Bro, have y'all ever noticed how, like, at the grocery store, you know, they'll have the self-checkout or they'll have the checkout where you can, you know, talk to a person? I feel like people go to the self-checkout. You got 30 items. Like, you just did a whole week's of grocery shopping. You're going to the self-checkout. The person in the actual lane, like the actual person in the checkout lane is wide open. Like, there's nobody there, right? Nobody in that line. And yet people would rather wait in line to self-scan 30 items. Like, bro, what are we doing? I've been noticing that, like, when you go to a Target or a grocery store, like, it's like that, especially Target, bro. That's really what it is. This guy wins MVP, but it's also other stores too. Like I said, like groceries. Chris Webber, Rookie of the Year. And when I go to the grocery, I'm only getting a few items. You know what I mean? So I'll use the self-checkout because that's what it's intended for. I got 3 things. You got your whole week's groceries for your family. Get out the way. You're taking too long. We did not have the Coach of the Year this year. We did have the Executive of the Year because, you know, that's what I do. We're the 1 seed again. Hopefully we go into this one healthy. Petrovic is hurt. He played all 81, and on the last game of the season he tore a ligament in his foot, or the second to last game, I guess on that 81st game is when he got hurt. That's so rough. I mean, at that point, it's just bad luck. You know what I mean? Got the Heat in round 1, and we lose to the Heat. The Petrovic injury is too much. Back-to-back years, we've been the 1 seed and lost to the 8 seed. This is just embarrassing. Clippers win the chip. 94 draft here. This just isn't a draft that I'm itching to be involved in. Now, Grant Hill, Jason Kidd could be really good pieces. Glenn Robinson is cool, but just not the draft I'm itching to get involved in. I'm going to trade away my pick for a top 3 protected Sonics pick. Had to trade 2 firsts there to get there. We've had back-to-back 1 seed finishes with first round exits. That's just really rough. Steve Henson, I'm cool. Free agency, can I sign anybody who might really make an impact? How about this Hector dude? All right, we got him. Oh, Jerome Kersey I want to have back as well. Little 1-year deal. Kenny Gaddison, sure. And give me Stacey King. Isn't he an announcer for the Bulls? Am I thinking of somebody else? Where's Jerome Kersey from? I saw this. Longwood? All right, buddy. Stockton goes down to, oh, Petrovic down to. Petrovic might have to get traded. I think that's the play. I'm going to look to trade Petrovic this deadline, get some value for him while he's still not even 30 years old. I see the writing on the wall. I see him regressing. I think it's about that time. Oh my goodness, man. I just saw they're adding Tung Sahur to Fortnite, bro. What are we doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to extend Scottie Pippen. That's all I got to do there on the contract front. Mearson had a back injury. I guess, yeah, dude. That's the thing with a 7-7 guy. You're probably bound to have a lot of injury issues. issues. Hopefully that man Wemby can stay healthy for a long career, because if he does, bro, you're watching the career of a created 2K player, basically. I know the Spurs have been playing him less minutes to try and, keep him healthy. Let's stop this, though. Trade deadline. I know we're still a top team, but the past couple years, dang it, Petrovic, you're hurt? No, you're not. Because in real life, you can trade injured players. For some reason, 2K has never added that as like a feature or a setting. Petrovic, you found a magical healing spell or something. Like it's Minecraft. He had 7 days left on the injury anyway. He'll be all right. We're going to move him, though. We can get Hershey Hawkins. We can get Rex Chapman. He won the dunk contest before, right? Steve Smith could be really interesting. Now, I think for a deal like that, like for a Steve Smith deal, considering I'm getting the younger player, I think I'd have to throw him at least one first to make this feel okay. There you go. All right, we got Steve Smooth here. Welcome to the team, bro. Hopefully things work out well with you. Thought he was just a good quality 2-guard for us to go grab. He's younger. Hopefully won't have injury issues. Might have been a bad move, but that's why this is a realistic rebuild, right? Well, I'm trying to make it a realistic rebuild. I might not win every trade. I feel like in my regular rebuilds where I'm just making deals, doing whatever, I'm winning almost every trade. And if I don't win the trade, I'm getting some superstar that sure I might have overpaid crazily for, but at the end of the day, I get the superstar, so I still kind of won. We won 63 games. Stop letting this guy win MVP, dude. It's actually crazy. Rod Strickland, 6th man of the year, 16 with 7 assists. He's been so good for us. Allen Houston, MIP. We win 63 games, but again, do not get the coach of the year. Got the executive of the year, though, because, I'm like that as a GM. 22-10 for Pat Ewing, or 22-11. He continues to be awesome. Pippen was 21 tonight. We go into the postseason fairly healthy. Jerome Kersey, I'll be honest, torn Achilles at 32, and you're already regressing. The career's probably over, but he's the only one who's injured going into the playoffs. Round 1, we got Washington. Yes, we made it out of round 1. Next will be the Heat. We're up 3-2. We beat them in 6. Okay, on to the conference finals where we'll face the Bucks. It's a mediocre roster at best, and we win. Ewing pulled some in his back in the last game when we were sweeping the Bucks. 2 to 4 weeks he's gonna be out. Dude, George Muresan's gonna have to step up in the finals against Jordan and the Clips, who just won the title. It's 1-1 after 2. They go up 2-1. No Ewing, no problem. We're down 3-2. Get it to 7. Come on. Oh! Horace fractured his hand. We still won, though. Wait, Ewing's back. Ewing's good. Ewing's good. Game 7. Pat Ewing's back, baby. It's going to be trouble for y'all. They should have never let us get Ewing back. If they need me to clutch up in this Game 7, I'll be glad to. I might not get the chance. I have the chance. Yeah, we're down 3-2. 52. The guys have made it a game, so I got to do what I do and hopefully help close this one out. Hopefully. All right, as we hop in, Ewing's at the free throw line. Better make these. I don't really know his free throw release or what it's like, and yeah, so I earlied it. Sometimes you need that one free throw to get warmed up. Pat, if I get to the line with you again, it's going to be okay. Ruffin with the ball. He'll hand it off to Grandmama. Oh, good defense. Dive. Oh, I'm on the floor. I hit the deck. Help me. Wait. Okay, good foul. Good foul, John. Good foul. Let me get the starters in. Wait, we're running Muresan with Ewing double big action? I'm kind of rolling with it, dude. That's not a bad idea. Voice sounded like Doc Rivers for a second. That was definitely a 5-second. He was passing that thing in for about 10 minutes. What are we reaching for? That wasn't even me that time. We're about to mess around and put him in the bonus if we don't chill out. Wait, why is Muresan in over Ewing? Yo, coach, what are we doing? Oh no, that was a bad substitution. I guess we'll rock out with Muresan for a second, but I'm definitely going to make sure to get Ewing back in here. Oh, good steal, Scottie. Oh my goodness, picked his pockets. Steve Smith, I see you. We're firing. Okay. I got the board, though. I got the board. We tipped it in. Stacey King, bro. You've got to be kidding me. You didn't make that. I'd make that easily, bro. 10 times out of 10. Rough into Shrimp. Oh, this is a mismatch. Get out there, John. Get out there, John. Oh, my gosh. Is that another foul? Or did they catch a 3-second? They caught a 3-second. And Ewing's in the game. Thank goodness. All right. Into Stockton. Here we go. Come set me one, Stacey. Yep, on the left. That's a good screen. He's rolling. I don't want to hit him. I'm going to try and get it down to Ewing, and we're going to get some post work going here. Oh, yeah. My back might hurt. But guess what? This post work's still good. You missed that? I had Buddy up in the air, and I still missed that. That left shrimp with it. Oh, I'm right here with Scottie. I'm right here, roughing. Yup. Oh, no, Pat, we can't get cooked. Not like this. Oh, my gosh. I might need Mursan back in, bro. Pat's looking like a two-way liability at the moment. I'm driving Johnny Stock. Golly! Stacy, go back up. Man, this team sucks. Everybody might get traded. Forget the realistic rebuild. No, I'm playing, but yeah, this is not looking good. Yo, Patrick Ewing, come on. Okay, we got to contest. Throw it up to Scottie Pippen. Oh, reliable. This is my guy right here. Behind the back, to the rim. Hey! Finally, somebody did something, bro. Thank you, Scottie. Thank you. We're still within 3 points. Less than a minute to go here. Roughing with it. They're going to the post again. They're really hunting Patrick Ewing. They know he's hurt. Get that out of here. I can still block shots. I don't care if I'm hurt. Good defense, Pat. Okay, now we got to guard this inbound. Yup. Oh, why are we not guarding the shooter? We're good. Slide over. Oh, my gosh, Pat almost stole it, but we're still there. Golly. Still with the mustache is giving us the business. We're down by 5. We need a quick bucket. We need something quick. I'm going to hit Steve Smith. Hold on, Steve. Let's try him back in. You're doubled. Swing it to Stacey King. We're going to step in. Nice little green. Okay, it's a one possession game. 32 seconds to go. We want to get a stop and go for a 3. We got Steve Smith and John Stockton who could shoot it really well. I'd live with the Pippen 3 if it was a good enough look too. Edwards backing in. I contested it. He missed. Good board. We have a timeout. We're not going to use it. Throw it up to Steve Smith. Walk it back. I probably had that, but I still have it. Green! Yeah! Game 7, wrapping up the album, 4th quarter. I'm so money. Big shot from Steve Smooth. Come on, man. It's for everybody who says I'm trash. Big time shot. Now, we still can't let him win it at the horn. Edwards into Ruffin. I'm right here with Stockton. 4 seconds left. They're probably going to try to get it to the post. No, they heave up some nonsense. We're going to overtime. Yeah! Way to play down the stretch. We hopped in down, what, like 2-3, no zone? Something like that. We're not going to watch this whole overtime period by any means. Not trying to watch all that, play all that, but I'm going to jump back in right here. We're 123 apiece, minute 47 to go. Basically still a similar scenario. I mean, the game's tied, Strickland. Why is Rod Strickland in? I want Steve Smith out there. Is he fouled out? Dang, Steve Smith fouled out. His only 3 of the game was the one I made with him, by the way. Oh my gosh, how are we giving up and ones in the paint whenever, wait, is Mike Jordan fouled out? He's got to be. Yeah, Jordan hasn't been in this whole time. But like I was saying, only 3 made was the one that I hit with Steve Smith. Hold on, Stockton. Let's get to work. Let's do a little pick and roll with you and Ewing. I feel like that's just easy money. I don't know if I have the angle to pass it to him. No. I didn't mean to extra pass it. Get it back to Ewing. Okay. We're where we want to be. Grandmama, hold this work. Yeah. Even with the hurt back, put him in the basket. Big time dunk from Ewing. Here's Ruffin with the ball for the Clippers. I'm right here with Stockton. It'll go to Shrimp. Down to Edwards. I'm here with Mursan. Oh, don't ever try that. Oh, snatch block. Give me those. Took his lunch money. I'm going to throw it down to Strickland. Oh, no. I missed it. I got a little too hyped off the layup. Too hype. What a time. Davis with the ball. He kind of had the angle there. Slide out. Yep, we're still there. We're only down by 1. We're all good. Don't try this again. Oh, I wanted the block too bad. I'm jumping for joy. 7 on the shot clock. Slide through Stockton. Oh, don't throw it. Don't throw it when the big man's in the paint. Pippen, we're running. Take him to the basket, Pip. Yep, back him down. Oh, I see Stockton. Come on! Throw the ball better. That's not even my fault. Bro, Stockton was wide open. Shrimp's not hitting that. Yeah, come on. He's sad. Get it to Stockton, to Strickland, to Pippen. Oh, you're too little. Lay that. Yeah. We're up by 1. You know I'm feeling better from the flu, man. I'm out here yelling and stuff. I will say, bro, the flu recovery's been crazy. I got the flu like last Friday. So not Friday. Like, bro, it was a minute ago. Well over a week ago. About a week and a half. Oh, I'm right here. Don't let him score. Because a bucket gives him the lead. Ruffin's trying to get it down to the big man. I'm face guarding him, though. Yep, it goes down to Edwards. I'm right here. Give me that! Dive! Oh, Mursan, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to make you hit the deck like that. They'll still have a chance, but it should be cool. Edwards gonna inbound the ball here. I'm guarding this inbound very diligently. Oh no! No! He sold! We won! I thought they had that, bro. He had the most open look at his career. Oh my goodness, I thought we were cooked. We won. And just like that, we're back, baby. We had a couple years off, losing to the 8th seed, whatever. Look at us now. Great championship for the guys. Well deserved, Scottie, yeah. Scottie won finals MVP. Beat Jordan too, by the way. Steve Smith 3. We will never forget it. Pip had 42 in this game. James Edwards had 31, but he was kind of giving us the business early on, but then we started to expose him. 29 a night from Pippen in the finals, and we'll head to the 95 draft this summer. We got some decisions to make. Decisions, as they say. This is the Kevin Garnett draft. Anything is possible, you know what I mean? He's projected to go number 1. I'd honestly like a Rasheed Wallace, though. If I could get him at like 8 to 10 range, I don't know how I trade to that, you know, how we get there, but if I did my pick, the Seattle pick, and also like a 99 first, could that potentially get us into the, I don't know, top 7? Let's try this. Is this ridiculous? I don't think it's ridiculous. It goes through. Now I just want Rasheed Wallace to fall to me. KG goes 1, Big Country at 2, Mike Finley at 3, Mighty Mouse. Dang it! She went 5. Get the Raps on the phone. That's who I wanted. Yeah, get the Raptors on the phone. Real deal. I need to talk to them. Toronto, y'all just drafted Sheed. Listen, I'm willing to make you an offer you can't refuse. Well, actually, it might be an offer you can refuse. I don't have much. You know what? I'd do it. Horace Grant for Rasheed, they do it. Yeah, I mean, Horace is established, really good vet, but I really want Rasheed. And then I still have another pick. I could go get Antonio McDyess. That might be what I do here. I know that's another 4, but I'm going to do it. So we get McDyess and Sheed. This will really help us bridge the gap into the future, as we got 2 really quality players. Mearson, we're going to take the team option, bro. George Mearson was kind of moving different in the NBA Finals. Let's be honest. He looked real good out there. Shout out Kelly Oubre. I'm going to edit that out. I'm also going to sign Bo Kimball. Give me John Williams. A couple decent role players. Boom. Player progression. Stockton goes down too. Okay. He's getting up there in age. That next extension may not be a guarantee. But then again, in the interest of realism, he's a franchise legend. I feel like I got to keep him and Ewing. Even Scottie, bro, at this point. If we're really looking at realism, I feel like a team would keep those guys. Let them ride off into the sunset. Okay, well, this season's off to a rough start. We're 20-18. Horace Grant was clearly a piece that held us together, right? Stockton's up for that extension. Oh, I can't do it right now, Johnny. I'm gonna wait till you get worse and ask for less money. Just full transparency. Rod Strickland, I'll give you that. I knew that bringing in Sheed and McDyess would make us worse in the immediate future. Not this much worse, though. I don't really know what play there is to be made that would help us. We don't have a ton of picks. We're in a tough spot, I'll be honest. I'm just going to let us run out the rest of this season. Oh, man. It's disappointing. Maybe not, though. We're starting to run up some wins. Crazy win streak post-trade deadline after I just said, okay, let's keep all our guys together. And it's seeming to start to work here. It's not like we're the best team in the conference or anything, but we're one of the hottest teams in the league going into the postseason. So that's good to see. We end up winning 50-something. David Robinson MVP. Jazz grabbed 63 wins. Mike was first team there. Pippen makes third, average 19. And we're in the 4th spot. Hopefully everybody's healthy right now. We got John Williams out. That should be okay. Everybody else is good. Round 1, we take care of business. 8 seeded Cavs beat New Jersey. Hey, you never know what can happen with these injuries, but I think this should be a good matchup for us. We sweep them. Might just be able to go back to back here. Celtics, you know we got to win this one, and you know exactly why. Get out the way, Boston. Oh, they almost came back, but we won in 7. 24 from Rod. Finals is the Suns, led by Penny Hardaway. They were the 8th seed, made it all the way to the finals. They're trying to have a perfect end of their Cinderella story. It's not happening. We win in 6. Ewing, finals MVP. And that is 6 championships on the video for your New York Knicks. We had the 4-peat to get things started, and then back-to-back here. Even in a season where, I'm going to be honest, didn't really look like we would go back-to-back. I stood the course, and I stayed the course. Is that the right way to put it? Yeah, stayed the course, and it worked out. Magic retired on the Spurs. That's weird. 96 draft. You know what time it is. Kobe, Allen Iverson, Starberry, Ben Wallace. I mean, just so many guys. Bro, if I could get a pick at just like 10 and grab somebody, that'd be fire. Ewing's frustrated. I'm unsure if New York is where I want to continue playing at. I have time to figure that out, though. Well, Pat, if you want to trade, if that's what you want, I don't want to keep paying you. And you know, yo, am I good? I think I'm good. Said I was getting over all this. The 3rd pick is on the table here. Is that ridiculous for Ewing? I don't think so. He just won finals MVP. Even if he is older, I'm going to take this deal and I'm not going to feel bad about it. I think it's a good deal for both sides, but I like it for myself too. And let's see who falls to us at 3. 1, Magic, take AI. 2, no. Well, things just they got a way of working out, don't they? Kobe! Welcome to the squad. Kobe Bryant out of Lower Marion High School. Oh, it's about to get wicked. We got Kobe. We got Shai. We got McDyess. Still got Johnny Stockton. Still got Scottie Pippen. I remember apparently there was a time where the Lakers could have got Scottie Pippen when they had Shaq and Kobe. That would have been crazy. All right, anyway, player progression. I expect Stockton to regress more. Yep. McDyess goes up 5. Wallace up 3. Stockton set to be a free agent. I guess I got to extend him. He was like our original draft pick. Kobe coming into the league at 17. I don't even know how the draft class maker set it up that way. I thought you couldn't really do that, but I guess they figured out a workaround. So do we give Johnny Stockton this money? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where I was at in this recording because I actually just I went to go watch the new Mr. Beast video with my brother, so I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do with Stockton. It's the last year of his contract. He's a franchise guy. I'm gonna hope that I can pay him less this summer. All right, that's gonna be what it is. We're doing bad without Ewing, which I guess I should have expected. We don't even really have a good center right now. It's Mirsan running the 5. I might put Sheed at the 5 for now, just as like a band-aid solution. Then you have McDyess at the 4. But I mean, we did what we did as far as trading Ewing because it got us Kobe. I'd make that move 10 more times. All right, but it is probably gonna hurt us in the immediate future. And I don't think I have my pick this year. I don't have my pick until 2000. We don't have it till the turn of the century, and it only just became 97, so that's gonna be rough for us. We're at the deadline. This might be a time where we say, hey, it's time to be sellers. It's time to enter a new era as a team. Because are we gonna win another one with Stockton and Pippen? No. I almost feel an obligation to keep Stockton. Pippen, I don't know that I feel that same obligation. We didn't draft him, we traded for him, and honestly, it might be better for him to get to a new situation, but it's always better to trade a guy in the offseason. So you know what, I'm gonna wait till the summer and then we'll have our final verdict on the Pippen situation. We'll figure out what's next for him. Len Bias with another MVP here in 97. Kobe did not grab Rookie of the Year or anything, but he starts off a little bit lower overall. He got the start nod this year, averaged 15. I mean, yeah, I guess who was really going to start over him? But a really good rookie season. I mean, 15, solid efficiency, played 30 minutes a night. We'll take that any day. And we actually managed to get into the playoffs. We're the 6th seed. I don't expect much here, but it's nice to be here. Oh, we won the first round. I'll take it. Oh, Steve Smith is out, because I was like, wait, how's Kobe starting? Steve Smith is injured right now, tore his MCL, which cleared runway for Kobe to get the starter nod. But even prior to that, he was starting most of the games. He only didn't start 3 games in his rookie year. All right, next will be Philly, and that's where our run ends, which, you know, it is what it is. Lakers win the chip, Stackhouse Finals MVP, 97 draft. Unfortunately, I got nothing, but this is the Tim Duncan, Chauncey Billups, T-Mac draft, right? I'm gonna see what I can get for Pippen now. Nobody wants him. Okay, great. Thought there would be more of a robust market for Scottie. Apparently not. Is there any chance I could trade Scottie for a top 3 pick? I don't think this is crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask for another one next year, lottery protected. What do we think, Toronto? They like what they have? What if we just do this? I sent y'all Horace Grant last time. You can have all my players I don't want. Scottie's out of here for pick 3. At 3, I'm hoping we can snag McGrady. Celtics take Duncan. Sonics take Keith Van Horn. And actually, you know what? Oh, this is tough. This is tough. No, it isn't. Dude, Tracy McGrady. But Chauncey would be a great point guard post, what's the old buddy's name? Johnny Stockton. But T-Mac and Kobe, I can't pass. I can't pass on it. 2 shooting guards out of high school. I'm going to put T-Mac at the small forward because Buddy's 6'8". He can do those kind of things. And with Scottie out of the picture, that just clears runway for McGrady to be our starting small forward. McDyess will take the team option. Same thing for Sheen. Mirsan, sure, I'll give the qualifying offer out to Mirsan. We actually have money this year, but I'm going to have to pay Mirsan and Stockton. Stockton, you can go, bro. It's been a cool run, but I'm going to try and pry away Chris Webber as a restricted free agent. I'm also going to offer Van Exel because we need a new guard if we're letting go of Stockton. See if we get either one of those guys. We're not going to. Should I try for Anthony Hardaway? I almost said Anthony Simons, bro. That's Penny. Forget Anthony. GP is unrestricted. He could be a veteran veteran guard as we enter this new era. I like it. All right, we're going to get Gary Payton. That does cost us George Mearson, unfortunately. We have to let him go, and Stockton's got to go. But listen, John, it was a cool run. It was just time for us to do something new here. I let you walk in free agency. I didn't trade you, so, you can go wherever you want, all that. I was hoping to do the same for Patrick Ewing, either keep him till the end or let him walk to wherever he wanted to go, but then he got mad, so I had no choice, and ultimately that turned around and ended up resulting in me getting Kobe Bryant, so I'm not mad at it at all. The players I sign, it keeps like not signing them. Why is the default to decline? Why wouldn't the default be to, sign the player that I want? That doesn't, I don't. Player progression, Peyton goes up 1, Steve Smith down 1, Kobe goes up 6, Sheet only goes up 1. I thought Rasheed would go up more. T-Mac goes up, that's just for me moving his position. McDyess is up 3 more. I think that Steve Smith kind of needs to go. Veteran guy, I mean, only 28 still, but probably just doesn't fit this new timeline we're trying to build. I would take 1 first for him. I feel bad taking 2. Strickland, same story, a little bit older, kind of want him out of here. I think that, again, 1 first-round pick is reasonable, so I'll take this one. All right, now we head into the 97-98 season. Let's go. Not gonna lie to y'all, didn't realize what I was getting myself into with this video. Typically when I do my regular all of NBA history rebuilds, they definitely take a lot of time, but I'm not paying as much attention to each move, so they take a lot less time. I think this one is going to take like double the amount of time a regular all of history rebuild would typically take for me. So hopefully I get this out to y'all. It's 3 p.m. right now as I'm recording this, Tuesday, February 24th. I'm trying to post it sometime Tuesday, February 24th, so I'm going to keep working on it. Maybe the rest of tonight, we'll see how things go. Not a great season this year, but I'm not going to make any moves to try and right the ship. Again, this is the start of a new era. We're kind of taking it slow, letting the pieces fall into place, and we know that in due time, things are going to be all right for our guys. It's just right now, it's part of the process to be kind of mediocre, kind of mid. Can't be all sunshine and rainbows, especially in a realistic rebuild scenario. We might miss the playoffs this year. Yeah, we do, as the 10 seed. Tim Duncan, Celtics, Rookie of the Year. No Knicks on All-NBA. 41-41. Definition of mid on the season, but Kobe up to 19 points a night at only 19 years old. T-Mac played all 82. Pulled something in his back, I guess, on the last game, but it's all right, bro. You got all off season to recover. Bad back Mac, though. Hopefully that doesn't become a trend. I guess I should have thought about that, Tracy's a guy who definitely had some injuries throughout his career in real life. Hopefully that's not something that comes back to bite me here in this scenario. Where did my pick end up? Okay, pick 12. I was going to say, just don't let me end up trading away my pick and it ends up being something great. We also do have a Grizzlies Timberwolves pick coming up. We got a Grizzlies one in 99, Timberwolves one in 2000. But for this draft, we're just going to pass. Team options, we take all these. Qualifying offers, I'm good. Free agents, we don't have any more money to spend. We kind of spent all our money on GP. Oh, wait, actually, we do have some money. We have nearly 10 million open, which is almost a max slot, meaning I could almost get like a Glenn Robinson, but would I trade anybody to open up money? No. So I might be stuck with who I can afford, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. We got some options. I do like a 2-year deal for Derek Coleman just to be a vet. He doesn't like that. Okay. I'd sign this Ryan Lorthridge. Kind of a hard name to say. He ends up going back to the Bucks. They matched his deal. I might end up kind of striking out. Cliff Rozier, 2-year deal. Tag nabbit! See, now y'all are gonna get me mad. Stacey Ogman declines. I mean, holy airball, dude. Might just save my money for later. Lamont Murray, we'll do a 3-year. He's younger. Come on, sign up. We got him. And they didn't match. Then I'm gonna sign Michael Smith. That's the most, normal name ever. Michael Smith. Khaled Reeves, I'll sign. Cool. I'll do a 1-year for Piatowski. Then I need a power forward. We can go Doug Smith. And beautiful progression here. GP's up to a 90 at 30 years old. Love to see players getting better at 30 rather than worse. Kobe's already an 89. McDyess up to an 88. Sheed up to an 85. T-Mac goes up 6. Bro, we're going to be decent this year. I'm telling y'all. I could see a top 4 seed with how much our guys improved. And I will say we probably project to have some more cap space next summer, I think, because I didn't commit a ton of long-term money this summer. We might have some money to play with next year to further add to this young group and what they're doing. And yeah, I told y'all, man, I might have understated undisputed how good we're going to be. We could be one of the best teams in the entire association. All we really did there was just a quick little couple-year retool. Had to move some pieces around, get everything where I needed it to be, and now we're back where we want to be, in championship contention. We're going to win 67 games. AI, no ChatGPT. MVP in just his third season. VC, no 2K, Rookie of the Year. 67 wins on the season. This dude Mike's been coaching us for some time. I feel very confident going into the playoffs. T-Mac, the injuries. His toe hurts this time, but he'll be back in 1-2, so it should be okay. We got a young team, so I'm banking on them staying fairly healthy. Injuries definitely became more of an issue for us last time around as our team got older. Round 1, we take care of business. T-Max at full strength going into round 2. Don't even pop up on my screen about Doug Smith getting a cut on his head, bro. We're cool. Up 3-2. We're going 7 with the Hornets. Let's hope for the best here. Oh, Len Bias ended up going to Charlotte to play with Shaq. That's a crazy duo. And they get the best of us, unfortunately. Beat us by 1. Len Bias 26-12-12. Huge night. And the Hornets go on to win it all. Dang. So, I know it's a game of matchups, but I feel that had we won that one, we probably go all the way. We did have that pick this year that we traded for. Is it going to be anything? Oh my gosh. 13.8% chance at 1. Shout out to Vancouver. Please come through for me. Number 1, baby. The fix is in. Wait, 99? Oh, not this draft. This is regarded as one of the worst classes of all time. Maybe it wasn't this one. It might have been 2000. This class has some guys. I guess I'm going Elton Brand. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool, but this wasn't the draft to have the number 1 pick, is all I'm saying. Sheed, McDyess, they're up for money. So throw that whole thing of me having cap space out the window. Forget about that. We got to pay McDyess and Rasheed. So that's going to eat into all my money. And I'm happy to pay those guys that. I think that it's going to work out just fine. We do need to sign some more bench guys. Let's bring in Adonis. I need a backup too. We can do Bryant Stiff. And then backup center, we'll go AC Earl. Cool. Progression. Kolb up 5. T-Mac up 2. I was hoping to see something out of Rasheed and McDyess, but Rasheed actually goes down 1 to an 84, which is, kind of weird. Elton Brand entering the league at an 82. He should be a ready-to-go contributor, which is kind of exactly what we need as a team with championship aspirations. So maybe he'll end up being a solid addition. It's the turn of the century, man. We're in the year 2000, and apparently Shaq got tired of Charlotte after the championship. Buddy pulled a Kawhi Leonard, won the chip, and got up and out of there. Won MVP in the Bay. 72-10 from the season. So it looks like the 2000s, it could be real good for your New York Knicks. Kobe averaged 25, 6, and 7 assists. What a season out of Kobe, but we don't expect anything less from an all-time great. Adonis Jordan's the only dude injured going into the playoffs, so anything less than a championship would be a disappointment. Last year, I'd say we disappointed. This time, we're out for revenge. First 2 rounds go smooth, taking on a former MVP in Allen Iverson, and we sweep them. NBA Finals will be the Utah Jazz. That front court, man, David Robinson, they got a 68 overall at PG, though, so, that should be free eats for us. It's 2-2. We go up 3-2, and we win in 6. Kobe Bryant, his first ever championship, 25 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists on average. He is your Finals MVP, and that will be our 7th NBA championship of the video so far, because the Knicks had 2 from real life that they won back in the Willis Reed days. Walt Clyde Frazier, those guys. 2000 draft, we did have a pick. It was from Minnesota, and it ended up 4th. The draft lottery luck continues, but this is the draft that was really bad. Oh, it always is these inopportune drafts when we end up getting the top picks, bro. It's crazy. But you know what? I'll go get Jay Crossover. Let's do it. Jay Crossover spent some time in the Big Apple in his career in real life. I'm going to trade away my first for these next couple years. We'll do something like this where we get some different picks. Jamal, welcome to the team, man. T-Mac, we take the team option. Kobe, time to get paid. Go ahead, give him whatever. I mean, it's Kobe Bryant, dude. We need him back. There's not really much more that needs to be said. Bring in this dude to be a center. Cool. Hey, man, the more I look at it, I'm actually really rocking with my haircut. I think it turned out pretty good, so I'm happy, man. Kobe up to an 87, or not an 87, 97. Sheed goes up 1 to a 90, or an 85. Elton Brand up 4 after his rookie year to an 86. And we got Jamal Crawford in the mix now, too, as we enter the 2000-2001 season. I've been seeing a lot of dialogue around this lately, and I want to know your all's take on the conversation. Right after TP, now I can actually customize the years Okay, perfect. I'll give GP 2 years, but I don't want to give him more than that. Lamont Murray, I'll give you 2 years. I'm so glad I can do that now. But what I wanted to say is I've been seeing a lot of conversations lately. You know, there's been snowstorms, crazy stuff this year, and people have been saying, man, I can't wait for summer. And I wanted to know, what's your all's favorite season? Me personally, I would say the spring, because I feel like with the spring, right, you get the warm weather, but it's not too warm, at least hopefully. The only problem with spring, the only drawback is sometimes there can be a lot of rain. What do they say? April showers bring May flowers or something like that. So, you know, you can't get the rain, but it's not as hot. But then again, summer is hotter, but there's not as much rain. Guess it's kind of a give and take. Oh, and what else was I going to say? My birthday's in spring, so I feel like that might add some bias. Golly, Shaq. 34-13 is crazy, Big Diesel. That is crazy. 72-10 is pretty crazy too. Kobe, all NBA first team. We continue to do what we do. Oh man, we go into the playoffs banged up. GP tore his ACL after I gave you that extension. Nah, get well soon, bro. But dag nabbit. Gave him the extension at the worst time. New Jersey first round. Could have got him back for less money. Nah, that's selfish. Get well soon, GP. But it's a video game injury. It's not that deep. All right, we take care of the Magic. Got Philly up next. Philly, they're led by Glenn Robinson. Oh, come on, man. Get out of my way. NBA Finals, San Antonio. This team is so bad. They made it here off the power of friendship and good vibes, I guess. Like, I have no idea how they made it. By the way, we've been doing this whole run without Gary Payton somehow, just casually. We're up 2-1 early. Yeah, the San Antonio team doesn't stand a chance. Kobe, 22-6-9, Finals MVP. That San Antonio team might struggle against our bench. Kobe averaged double-digit assists in this postseason. Crazy stuff. Over 10 times a game. We're seeing a different version of Kobe this time. I think the whole Kobe doesn't pass thing was kind of overblown. But 10 assists, you know, that's elite playmaker category. I don't think Kobe was passing like that, all right? Gonna trade away the 29th pick and my first in 03 for a Philly pick in 04. Speaking of 03, you know what that means. Bron time. I don't think we're gonna be able to get Bron unless we pull a rabbit out of a hat. I just don't see an avenue there. Team option, we'll take that for Elton. T-Mac, we gotta pay him. Let's go ahead and give him a 5-year situation. He wants to go to the Mavs. Yeah, we'll match that for sure. Need some more guard help. Adonis, I'll bring you back a couple more years. You held it down without Gary Payton. Uncle Akeem on a 1 year? Sure, why not? Player progression. Crossover. Up 8. GP. He'll be back in 8 to 10. So he'll be back in time for the playoffs. Wow, he's going to be out for some time. I mean, the thing is with the ACL injuries, the Achilles injuries, back at this time, that used to be nearly a career ender. Or if you came back, you weren't going to be the same most of the time. Now, you know, guys tear their Achilles and the next week they're doing cartwheels and backflips and stuff. So it's just different. But GP got injured towards the end of the season last year, so it makes sense that he's going to need some time to get back. Well, this was even more historical than some of our other great seasons. Are we about to figure out a way to go 82-0 in a realistic rebuild? It might not be out the realm as we go 76-6. Kobe, somebody on the team had to get MVP, and who better than Mr. Bryant? 27, 6, and 8 assists. Won that most valuable award. We had the coach of the year, the exec of the year. That's what we do. As far as the stats go, it was Kobe. And wow, Elton Brand, 21-11. I was whining about, oh, this draft class sucks. Man, I got Big Elton, and look at him go. Round 1, we sweep. Round 2, we beat the Magic in 5. Next will be New Jersey. Man, get out the way. Although I would love to actually have a close series because I kind of want to play with my team. How do the Spurs keep making it here? The Western Conference can't be worth a quarter, bro, because there's no way that they keep making it. 24-9 from Kobe. He is your Finals MVP. That's what, 3 straight? That's already a light little 3-peat for Kobe. Yep, he's only been in the league 6 years, by the way. Hakeem retired. Happy to get you a ring, Mr. Dream Shake. Dream Shake. Bro, why do I always end up with trash picks? I'm going to trade for these Magic ones. Hopefully they end up being decent. It's an 03 Magic too, so imagine we get Bron off that pick. That'd be nuts. Isn't going to happen though, most likely. Team options, Elton Brand, Jamal Crawford, Javon, I'm cool. Don't have anybody I need to re-sign. We'll continue the revolving door of center position here. We'll bring in this dude, Zelko. Player progression. Kobe goes down too. He's 23 though. That should be a fluke. Jay crossover. Keep working, man. Now in 84. I love it. About to enter a new era here, the Kobe era. And we got Kobe on our squad. squad. So I would say that that's good news for us for sure. GP wants more years. Now, he wants them at a cheaper number. He just averaged 14 and 11. Oh, that's a tough one. Why won't it let me give him less than 3 years? You know what, GP? I got you, bro. I got you against my better judgment. Only because you're willing to settle for less. That's the only reason I'm going to do it. Sheed, yeah, I got you. McDice, got you. Lamont. Yeah, I'll bring back Lamont. And that's all I got to do here. We'll get to simulate. And I feel like these past couple seasons have really been smooth sailing. I've kind of just been able to cruise, simulate, do what I do. Haven't had to jump into any games, try and win. Nothing, man. Nothing. Just go out there and win ball games, win championships. Kobe Bryant, MVP. And Kobe, he's now rocking the shortcut. 25.6 rebounds, 8 assists from Bryant as we won 70 games. And like I said, I've barely been out here making moves. I've just been pressing simulate. T-Mac again. Tore his MCL. If this continues to be a trend, T-Mac, we might have to find a way to move off you. But for now, we're just going to rock out. We win round 1. Round 2, Antonio McDice sprained knee. You'll be all right. Game 7 against New Jersey. Please win this. We do. We beat him by 14. Elton Brand, 32 and 13. Elton Brand is an absolute beast, man. All right, next will be the Magic with AI. Those Magic jerseys are fire. We're up 2-0 early, 3-0, and it looks like we'll take care of them. Yep, T-Mac's fully healthy too for the finals. Oh, it's up for y'all, Seattle. They have Shaq. Shaq's been going everywhere. Shaq, normally for him, he was team hopping by the end of his career, but now he's doing it a little early. We got a competitive series, Shaq versus Kobe. It's going 7. Oh, you know I'm here. Shaq and Kobe, game 7. We'll definitely get in the Simcast. Pretty close so far. We create some separation in the 4th, and ultimately, I don't need to jump in. We win it. Elton Brand, 26 and 11. Kobe averages 21 with 6 rebounds and 7 assists, en route to a finals MVP. And there you go. There's 4 straight. Now, that was the limit for us early on. Remember, when we went on our first run of winning championships, we won 4 in a row. We weren't able to get 5. I think that's when we started messing around and losing to the 8 seed or whatever. Unfortunately, the Magic pick did not come through for me. It didn't end up being anything. I'm a trader for pick in 05. But all that to say, we're trying to break our previous record. Go for, what would it be, 5 straight? Elton Brand, gotta have you back if we want any chance of going for 5 straight. Let's match his deal. And then I got some money left to go after like Mike James. And that's all I really need. Progression. Kobe goes up 1. McGrady down 1. I guess the injuries are becoming a problem. McDice down 2. Okay, I think I'm going to keep the roster mostly the same this year, but McDice and McGrady, we might have some conversations about next summer. I'm not fully sure with T-Mac, but McDice might be time, especially with Elton Brand being so dang good. Oh yeah, do we have any extensions to do here? Kobe's up for a deal. No hesitation at all. T-Mac, I'll give you a year, bro. I'm not 100% on keeping you too long term, though. I'll be honest. Talking like he can hear me. Kobe Bryant, another MVP. I mean, he's building up a crazy resume. 3 MVPs, 4 chips, and we're looking for number 5 right here. He averaged 24, 6, 7 assists, 70 and 12 record on the season. It just continues to be absolute dominance from our team. GP got hurt again, tore a hamstring. He'll be back in 1-2. Crossover, ankle sprain. Now, this year, McGrady locked in. He was healthy, only missed 3 games. Love to see it, T-Mac. Round 1, we win. Round 2, we got Philly, beat them easily. Indiana in the conference finals. GP's back. Pacers look good, though. Marion, Pierce, Coutinho Mobley. If you didn't know, Sean Marion's my jump shot twin as we go ahead and win in 5. Next will be the Warriors. Dude, like, what's with these teams coming out of the West? Why are they so awful? Well, we're 2-2 with the Dubs. We go up 3-2. No. Somebody's Achilles fall off the bone. No, everybody's healthy. So how in the world are the Warriors giving us competition? Bro, I thought they were hiding somebody over here. They're not hiding anybody. This team should not be in the same conversation as us. And yet, they might beat us, ending our run of 4 straight. No! Man, what? I went 4 straight to lose to this nonsense. Who is Bob Sura? Man, I'm off this for a second. I need a break. This is somebody's uncle. While I was gone, I actually remembered I've seen Bob Sura before. I was at a Sonic in 2009. He had a lime, what do they call him? A slushie in his left hand. In the right hand, he was holding the finals MVP trophy. I was young at the time, and I'm like, how'd you get that? He said, man, the 04 Warriors run. Look it up. What am I saying? Yeah, I don't know, dog. But 2004 off-season league realignment. it. We got a new squad entering the league. I'm not sure who it is. Is this the Bobcats? Or we can protect everybody except Mike James. That's cool by me. It was the Bobcats. Good ball knowledge. This was the last time the league expanded in real life, wasn't it? 04? No, there might be one more. Are we missing anybody or we got all 30 teams? No, we got all 30. That's crazy. The league hasn't expanded in over 2 decades, but Seattle and Vegas could be coming soon. We got the 21st pick. You know what? I might make the pick there. 21. Sonics got Dwight Howard. At 21, we could get, oh, I get T. Rizzy. Trevor Ariza. Yeah, sure. Trevor Ariza's a good player, man. I can't believe we lost that championship. You know what? We might actually use some of our picks to make some plays here. What if we pivoted off Antonio McDyess, maybe threw a couple firsts in the package, you know, get things going. Emeka Okafor? He's not a crazy big, but he's good. Do I think I'm getting an insane return? No. I love Sean Livingston. I love Sean Livingston. Luol Deng? I love Luol Deng. I love J.R. Smith. Oh my goodness, I got so many choices. I might take Luol, I might take Sean, I might take Junior. I think Luol will probably be the best for this team. I know Kobe wanted to play for Luol Deng when he was trying to get traded to Chicago. I'm going to take Luol. Y'all can keep the first, though. I feel like that's only fair. I'm giving teams assets back. That's crazy, man. I really got generous out here now. These realistic rebuilds make me be less greedy in my trades. I'm going to re-sign Crossover. Jay Crossover. What a tough nickname. Brian Grant. Yeah, I'll sign him. Older big man, but still can be solid for us. Progression. GP goes down. I kind of forgot about GP. I got too wrapped up in telling that stupid made-up story about Bob Sura and Sonic. But T-Mac does get better, so we don't have to move off T-Mac. That's some good news. Gary, though, next summer, he's really got to go. I'll be honest, man. After 2.5, 3 hours of recording so far for this video today, my voice is tired. Maybe that's just natural from spending so much time recording, but maybe I'm not fully over being sick with the flu, bro. I've been losing a little bit of strength in the gym, too. It's been kicking me because I was out the gym for almost a week, so I lost some strength in the gym. I was heated, bro. Tried to go right back to my normal weights I was doing, and I'm not super strong or anything. I was trying to do the 70s on my dumbbell chest press. I had to drop down to the 65s, bro. And my pull-ups, I usually get like 12. I was getting like 8. But maybe it's just because I've been, sick, and I'll regain the strength right back. I'm hoping that's what it is, but I've just been frustrated at the gym. But what I really need to do is take a step back and say, hey, I'm grateful I'm healthy again and able to go back to the gym. That's what I need to do. Look at the bigger picture and just be grateful for it. With 37-4 right now, I don't really see why I'd make any trades. So I'm just going to simulate to the end and catch y'all at the end of the season. And bro, yeah, just to add this on, I feel like I find myself frustrated with certain small things, and maybe that's just human nature. You're aggravated that this isn't going the way you want it to go, certain situations. But man, I want to take a step back and say, first of all, I hope y'all never think I take this YouTube thing for granted. I'm so grateful for this. I get to make my own schedule, record when I want to. If I'm not feeling well, like I was last week, I can stay home and get better, record videos on the side. Like, there's so much that I have to be grateful for with this. Just thank y'all so much, man. I truly mean it. Kevin Garnett's your MVP. KG also won DPOY. We won 74 games here in 05. Hopefully we get back to it and don't lose to Bob Sura, but GP, the old man, is banged up once again. Luol catching a broken ankle at the end of his rookie season is so unfortunate because you never want to see your rookies getting hurt. That's never good news for their development. We win in the first round. Second round goes good. Elton pulled a hammy. Dag nabbit Elton. He's good, though. He's going to play through that. GP's back. Oh, it's over with. It's over with for y'all. Luol's back, too. We're in the finals. Oh, no. Oh, they're back. There's no way Bobby Sura gets me again. He's not even here. Now they got some dude named Guy Erickson. Bob was their finals MVP last year. They lost him, and they're still somehow... How are they doing this? We're up 2-1, 3-1. Thank you, bro. Thank you for making some sense. Elton Brand averages 20 and 12. Leads us to a chip. Finals MVP. I gotta go get us a PG now. That's the next order of business. Kobe's got a sprained ankle. He can heal on that all off season. Pippen retires a bull. It was only right. This is the Chris Paul draft, unfortunately. I don't see any universe where we work our way up to getting Chris Paul. However, I do need to get myself somebody at the point guard spot. I know Darren Williams is also in this draft, but again, don't know how we'd work our way up to get D. Will. Rashad McCants. I got 15 in the first quarter. I think I can get 81. If you know, you know. Let me see what teams are selling. If any of them have a point guard I want, we're going to get on the phone. Speedy Claxton. I'd like somebody a little better than that. Kirk Heinrich, same deal. Our options may be limited here. Mike Bibby's not bad. We can work with Mike Bibby, 27-year-old PG. Yeah, he's probably our best option. Get the Nets on the phone. Wait, it wasn't the Nets. Was it the Rockets? Yeah, that was the team. I'm going to throw y'all GP, and I'll give you a first for your troubles, along with, no, not along with Kobe Bryant, I'll tell you that in a couple seconds. They're going to say no, fair enough. I can actually throw you another first, but I'd like to keep my seconds. Fine, you can have the seconds too. Done. We get Mike Bibby, a young PG who should stick around for some time. Think that was a move that was definitely needed. Team options, we got nothing. Qualifying offers, nothing. Free agents, it's going to be bad back Mac. My bad, T-Mac. Oh, shoot! He just went to the Jazz. Bro, I didn't even think about like, oh yeah, he could leave. That wasn't even something that went through my head. Look at him laughing on the right side here. We got to hope that deal falls through, dude. We actually have to hope that deal falls through. I'm going to keep the cap hold on him. The deal went through. It's official. Tracy McGrady has left us. I should have offered him more. Maybe he was tired of being in Kobe's shadow regardless, but oh man. Well, Luol, I got news for you. Runway is clear for you to really be the man at the small forward spot. He's up 3. That's good. Kobe goes down 1. That T-Mac loss, we're going to feel that. I'll tell you that right now. Dang, Lamont Murray forgot how to play basketball over the offseason. But we're definitely going to feel the loss of Tracy McGrady. Our guy, Luol, he's got big shoes to fill. I'm going to extend Elton for sure. Sheed, I'll give you a year. Bibby, I'll give you 3 years right after you pulled up, just because I think you're going to be good for years to come. After replacing GP with Mike Bibby, things just got even better for us. Even after the loss to Tracy McGrady, I was saying, oh, we're going to feel the loss of T-Mac greatly. I couldn't have been more wrong. We were still awesome. Won 74 games. Garnett was MVP here. Coach Mike, Coach of the Year. And we're in a position where I think we can go win the championship for sure. Kobe averaged 22, 5, 8 assists. Got the Raps in round 1. We go ahead and beat them. Philly in round 2. Beat them. Detroit. Come on. NBA Finals, Seattle Sonics. It's Shaq and Ron Artest. We win the first. They'll take the second. We take the third. They take the fourth. Uh-oh. Game 6. We're facing elimination. I know I said I mostly was going to jump in the Simcast for Game 7s, but this is a Game 6 against Shaq, and Kobe's on the opposing side. I feel like this is a really fun one I'd love to be a part of. I thought we were out of this one. We might still be. We're down 9, minute 49. Let me see what we can do. I've had a little bit of a run in the 4th, but we're going to have to be almost perfect to close this out. Golly, Rashid, 30% from the field. Whole arena shaking. Y'all did give me a bunch of feedback saying, for the most part, not everybody said this, but most people said turn off the camera shake, and it's not good to watch. So I will be doing that moving forward. I appreciate all your all's feedback. That was on the realistic Lakers rebuild that people really got back to me on that. So thank you very much. Always appreciate the community feedback. We got Kobe in the game. Mike Bibby's guarding Jason Richardson. That's a little bit of a size disadvantage. You see Mike kind of struggling to get around Shaq there. Rashid hands it off to Artest. It'll go out to Desmond Mason. One more to Richardson. Sonics smartly taking their time here, as you know, they've got plenty of it. Richardson pops it right over me, misses. Shaq's trying to go back up on Sheed. Golly, found the angle and just went up with it all nonchalantly. Kobe, we got to go quick, man. Like really, really fast. I'm going to try and drive up the middle. I got Shaq on me here. That means Sheed's got a mismatch. Throw it down to him. Yep, and Sheed's going to draw the double. Kick it out to the shooter. Beautiful pass to Deng, but Deng missed it. And it looks like we're about to go down to the Seattle Supersonics, unfortunately. Here comes Shaq. Oh my gosh! Oh my, no! Bro, Kobe, I'm sorry to even run this back, bro. I tried to step in and block Shaq with Kobe. Dude, that's insane. All right, I'm running to the corner. I'm firing. Ball game. 27-11 from Kobe. Shaq had 31 with 17 rebounds. Ran up the middle. Boom one on Kobe. That's insane work. It's insane work. Shaq wins the championship in 06. Is that the year he won it with Wade, or was it 07? Either way, there you you go. Obviously, he's not with Wade this time. I don't know. I'm just talking. It's kind of what I do. We don't have any picks here. Do we want to have any picks here in 2006? As much as I love LaMarcus Aldridge, no, we're probably cool. Team options. We got Luol, T-Riz. Qualifying offers. We're good on Quintel Woods. Burr Wrights. Nobody I got to re-sign. I'd bring in Jason Williams, though. Yeah, cool. Good backup point guard play. I can get Kurt Thomas, too. Could I get this dude, Jorge? Yup. And give me Eric Dampier on a minimum. Nope. How about a Donald Foyle? Nope. Well, I guess we'll go with Andrew Betts. Player progression. Luol goes +3. Crossover -1. Jay Will goes down 1. He is 31. T-Riz goes up a couple. Extensions. Let me go ahead and give Kobe 4 more years for sure. And let's jump into the 06-07 season. Disappointing losses past 2 years in the finals. Really looking to shake back. Or wait, did we win 1 year between that? No, we lost to the Warriors. That was 04. We might have won one in between. I'ma check. Oh yeah, no. We beat the Warriors in 05, didn't we? They beat us in 04. We got them back in 05. Sometimes the years kind of run together in these. But yeah, we got one in 05. And then the Sonics ended up getting us this past year. Looking to shake back this season. Didn't really make any major adjustments. Because why would I? I mean, we won 74. It happens. You lose. All right, we ended up winning 69 this year. KG, this bald-headed dude, just keeps winning MVPs. Kobe wasn't All-NBA this year. He averaged 24. What was the deal? He only played 57 games, so I guess they didn't consider him. Although this time, I don't think there was a rule or anything saying, oh, you got to play a certain amount of games. I think the league will probably do away with that, the 65-game rule. Round 1, we got the Raps. We lost? Get out of here. We were up big, too. We were up 1-2. We were up 3-1. The Raptors came back. Really? Zach Randolph, don't get me wrong, man. Great player. We love Junkyard Dog, but come on, man. The Matrix Finals MVP. Buddy averaged 36. What is going on? Gary Payton retired. 07 draft. Man, do I wish we could stumble our way into the top pick in Kevin Durant, but that's not going to happen. It might be time to make some type of trade. Sheed's been so good. I was going to say let's move him, but I don't think that's the play. I mean, everybody's been good. I don't know. Maybe I look to move Sheed just because he's 32, but I feel like that's a stupid reason. I mean, we could get Tyson Chandler if we give up 2 first. 24-year-old big. You know what? Just to shake it up after a couple tough losses, let's do something there. Team options, Luol, T-Riz, Billy Haywood, I'm cool. We do have some money here. I'm gonna go get Boris Diaw. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We got Boris Diaw for some forward depth. Great pickup. I'm gonna sign Khaled here and Kelly McCarty. Sure. Player progression. Luol goes up. Bibby goes down 1. That's not good. T-Riz down. Oh, man. The Jason Williams signing was bad. I signed him long term, too. That was a mistake. Might have to try and offload that money at some point down the line. Let me see what the contract extensions are looking like here. We got Elton Brand. I'll be happy to give you an extension. Crossover. Got to. Bibby. I'll do another 2 years. TC's not so sure yet. He just got here, though, so completely understand, big fella. Just come here, transform our defense, get us right. Hopefully you'll like it here. We'll get you your money. All will be well. We're doing pretty well so far with Tyson Chandler as the man in the middle. Hopefully that continues. LeBron James on the Wizards wearing number 43. Nasty work. He won MVP, though. We won 70 games. Kobe was third team, averaging 24, 6, and 7. And we're the number 1 seed here. Wizards were actually really good. Maybe we could get a Kobe and Bron showdown. We'll see. Chandler averaged 13 and 11. Nice little double-double. Round 1, we sweep. Round 2, sweep the Magic. Shot-Town in the conference finals, led by J. Kidd. And we sweep them. Haven't lost a game going into the finals. We get another matchup with the Sonics. This time, they got the other Superman, Dwight Howard. Sean Marion just went crazy in the finals. We saw him average like 35 or something, win finals MVP. They got Stevie Franchise, Jay Rich. Pretty good team. I'll give them their props. But apparently, this is just our year. Okay, maybe not. They win 2 in a row after we were up 3-0. I thought for a second there we were going to have the perfect 16-0 run. The Sonics have other plans. They're trying to make us blow this 3-0. Come on, man. Come on. No, we're not really going 7. Say it ain't so. We're fully healthy, by the way. This is just a complete fold like a lawn chair if we lose this. We were 15-0 to start our postseason and have lost 3 straight since. This would be a meltdown for the ages. To close game 7. I Oh my gosh, imagine the ratings this game would do. We're up by 6. We're up by 8. We're up by 6 again. I'm going to jump in, close it out for us. I want to ensure that we win this championship here. All right, Chandler, let's get the ball into Kobe Bryant. Elton, you're going to come set me a screen. I'm driving to the basket. Come on, Kobe. Easy lay. You know what Kobe's here to do. He's here to close this thing out. We got crossover in at point guard. Good defense, Jamal. Let's fight through this screen. Yep, I'm right here. They're going to try to get it to Matrix, but I'm here with Trevor Ariza. We got great defensive personnel. Yep, not getting anywhere. Tough shot. Wow. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do about that one. Let me see if I can get to some Jamal Crawford bag work. Hold on. Hold that. I don't even know who that was, but hold that. Elton Brandt's got 39 and 13. Goodness gracious. Marquise Daniels will get the screen. I'm through it with Crawford. Ball goes down low to Matrix. Mary in the pass fake. Oh, I'm there. I'm so there. Crash the glass. Hit crossover again. Hit Jamal. Oh, I'm really feeling it. Oh, giant crossover. Come on, baby. I'm feeling it. Oh, now I'm just here to run up the score. We really already got this chip in the bag, but I just want to go get another one. No, Shawnee. Good rebound. Throw it to crossover. You know what time it is. Hold on. Hezo. Wait. Some mid-range bag work. Okay, I'm getting carried away. Hey, I was cooking, though, there for a second. You got to give me my props. Jason Richardson. Gonna drive down to Marion. Okay, let me chill. Let's close this out with a nice little cold mid-range. I'm gonna run it down a little bit, then we're gonna go for this midi. Get out the way, Elton. You're kind of in the way. Okay, 9 on the shot clock. Let me work here. Ooh, I'm gonna just pull it in his face. Bad shot. All right, ball game. We won regardless. Good chip. 39 and 14 from Elton Brand. Some crazy buckets with Jamal Crawford. I love it, man. Elton Brand Finals MVP with 26 and 10 averages. And on the video thus far, that'll bring us up to how many championships? Remember, the Knicks had 2 in real life. We are up to 12 NBA championships. 2008 off season. We got Derrick Rose coming in the draft. Again, don't have any picks. I'm going to trade all 3 of these future picks I have. Actually, no, I'm not. Let me hold those. Team options. I'm good. Qualifying offers. We got to pay Ariza and Dang. They were out of the 04 draft class. What a good draft that was for us. We did really well there. Dang, Ariza will get re-signed here. And then I need a backup point. Let's go get Khaled here. Yeah, and then a center. Give me UD. Why not? Player progression. Okay, Elton gets worse. Crossover gets worse. Chandler regresses. T-Riz goes up too. That's good. Would love to get some more young pieces on the team. We got the 09 draft with Steph coming up. I don't really see an avenue to get Steph, unfortunately. Steph and Kobe would be nuts, though. It's crazy. I've been at this so long, and we still got, almost 20 years to go. We're in 2008 right now. We're going till 2026, so a lot more time to go. This team's definitely going to go through some major transformations, some major new eras over the next decade or so, and then we'll have almost a whole nother decade after that. Like I said, almost 20 years to go. I need to figure out who's going to be, and this is what we had to do last time, figure out who the pieces who bridge that gap between this era with Kobe Bryant and Elton Brand and all these other guys. Who's going to be the guy who helps bridge the gap for us, the multiple players who help bridge that gap. Some young guys we need to bring in, right, so that we can sustain this dynasty. And we might have a couple gap years like we did post Patrick Ewing and John Stockton. We had a few down years, but then we were right back to it and we did super well. I didn't see this coming at all. Elton Brand MVP. I've said it before, I'll say it again. When we got that number 1 pick, I was kind of like, but wow, Elton Brand has been awesome. 24 and 12 averages this season. Michael Beasley, 73 and 9 this year. 18-game win streak to close out the season, so it seems that we got hot at the right time. Kobe only played 42 games, but he's healthy when it matters, so that's all we really need. Detroit, we're going to beat. Round 2, we got Miami. We beat them. Milwaukee Conference Finals, up 3-2. Close them out in 6. It'll be Utah in the finals. They stole T-Mac from me. They got Chris Paul. They got Rasheed Wallace, too. We actually traded Sheed over there, but they're just taking all my guys, thinking that that's the blueprint to win the chip. It isn't. It might be. We're going to a Game 7. They might have found the blueprint. Just steal all my players, put Chris Paul at the point, and boom, you might have some. Game 7's close. Well, we're going to lose this. Man, 31 and 14 from Elton. Paul gave us 28 and 30. 2013. Chris Paul Finals MVP. Didn't expect to see that today, but here I am. Only notable injury we had was Udonis Haslem, so I can't really make any excuses and say, oh yeah, it was a health thing. It wasn't. We just lost. '09 summer. I like all my players. I might hit the trade finder with Boris Diaw and Mike Bibby. See if I can get a better point guard. We'll throw in some first round picks as well. Maybe just one. Nothing. Okay. What if I threw Elton Brand? No. I mean, he's a reigning MVP. Why would I even consider that? That'd be stupid. I'm going to try and add a few pieces around the edges and see where that gets me. We do have to re-sign Tyson Chandler. Oh, great. TC does not want to negotiate. So I got to go get myself a new center. And my best option is a Worshman Wallace. Guess I'm going to have to get Eddie Curry. If only he was half as good as those crazy My Team cards they used to give him. And we'll sign Khaled, who I feel like has been our point guard a million times. Player progression. Kolb goes down 2. Mike Bibby down 1. This is getting bad. I could see a world where in these next couple years, we start to move off of some of our vets and try and start a new era here. Extensions. We got Diaw up for more years. I give him 1. Bibby, I give you 1. I don't know how it's going to look this year without Tyson Chandler. It might get ugly. We always find a way in the regular season. It's just the playoffs that have been an issue for us. We're a really good regular season team again. Elton Brand, the MVP, 23-13. Elton's trying his best to hold things down, and he's doing a good job of it. We won 70. Kobe was third team, averaging 23, 6, and 7. It was his 14th year in the league, by the way. And again, we come into the playoffs hot, winning 22 in a row, and that's with Crawford. Oh, he broke his hand on the last game of the season. Like, bro, that's just such bad luck. Play all 82, break your hand in the last one. Round 1, we sweep. Round 2, we win in 5. Conference finals, we sweep. NBA finals, we got OKC. Formerly, of course, the Seattle Supersonics. We've had our fair share of battles with. We're up 2-1, 3-1. Good stuff. Kobe Finals MVP, averaging 23 with 4 rebounds and 10 assists. The championships have kind of been scattered, but we've been consistently winning them every couple years or so. So still doing a good job. Wish we could go on a run where we're getting multiple in a row. Just hasn't been the reality for us for some time now. We got Booger Cousins and Optimus Dime entering the league this summer. I got the last pick. Of course I do. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'd trade Bibby. Hold on. Who else is in this draft? Is this Paul George too? This might have been a year before Paul George. Lynn Sanity's in here. Paul George is in here. You know what I do? Hold on. Let's go pick 30, a future first. Let's throw Mike Bibby in this deal. Let's call I want somebody who's like top 6. The Raps. I'll throw you another first 2 just to make it worth your while. What do you say to this? They say yes. Rockets are going to take Cousins. Pacers take George, funnily enough. Wait, Wall's still on the board. Hold on. Wall's still on the board. I wanted to just get Jeremy Lin. Call the Clippers. I will give you 2 more firsts. That exhausts all my tradable firsts for the coming years. But I do it for Wall. It's done. So now we can get John Wall on the team. Some crazy maneuvers there, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Optimus Dime and the Big Apple. Man, he'd be a Showtime player to bring to MSG for sure. We do need to go grab a backup PG. Let's get Mateen here. Also need a backup center. Our center position as a whole is kind of trash. I don't really know what I'm going to do about that, in all honesty. Eddie Curry, you might just have to hold it down. You did last year, so going to bank on your ability to do it again. Elton Brand gets worse. Luol gets worse. T-Riz gets worse. Maybe we trade Ariza for a 5. Ariza's a good role player. I feel like he's somebody teams would want. If somebody would throw me a decent center for him, that'd be awesome. It's just not the reality right now, so we might have to ride out with Eddie Curry. About to enter the LeBron James era. Unfortunately, missed out on the opportunity to draft Bron, but that's the reality of a realistic rebuild. You might not get everybody you want. We did get Kobe though, and we just got John Wall, which is so fun. But these realistic rebuilds kind of challenge me to bring in players that I don't normally have. Like if you checked out all of NBA history rebuild that I've done in the past and looked at my roster in 2010, I didn't have any of these guys that I have right now. Maybe Kobe, but that's it. Like I got all these different players. We have more of a variety. It's just different. We're at the trade deadline. I will stop it here. We're in the 2 spot. Don't plan on making any trades. I just thought of it though. Did I check my extensions? I guess we're all squared away there. Yeah, I think we're just gonna rock out with this. We're a couple games out of the top seed. Nothing crazy. So we should be just fine. Garnett wins MVP. It wasn't Elton Brand this time around. Jimmy Harden's with DeMarcus Cousins on the Rockets. That could be a pretty good pairing. We ended up the 1 seed winning 67 games. See, I had no doubts in my guys. I knew we'd be able to grab that 1 spot over the Milwaukee Bucks. Now in the process, as Boris Diaw did fracture his hand, but he'll be back shortly, so we'll be all good. We might not be all good. Okay, we get out of round 1 and 6. Next up will be Detroit with MVP KG. That's light. This Bucks team won 65. They're legit, led by Rondo, who apparently is playing flag football now. We swept them. Portland in the finals. Oh, there's Shaq again. They've got Ray and my guy Kyle in the backcourt there. We're down 1-0 early. We'll tie it. Go down 2-1. Tied it 2 apiece. Up 3-2. Game 7. Come on, man. We've had so many Game 7s in the NBA Finals. Don't know what our record is exactly in those. If anybody's keeping track, let me know. But we win. 30-13 from Elton Brand. Ray Allen had 25. Wasn't enough. Brand Finals MVP. 25 points. 13 rebounds on average. Elton Brand. There's no other way to put it. He is just that guy. 2011 summer here. We got Kawhi, Kyrie, Kemba, Jimmy Buckets. I exhausted like all my draft capital last draft. I am still looking to move T-Riz for a center, though, if that's on the board. Oh, wow, an old Steve Nash there. Luis Scola, Bynum. I'd do this. Yeah, let's go get Bynum. We had to give up a second. Bynum's about the same overall, but he averages 12 and 8. Not bad. Needed a big, so we'll take it. Team options, what you got? Nothing. Qualifying offers. PJ Tucker, I'm cool. Wayne Ellington, I'm cool. K Dizzle's in here in restricted free agency. I wish. Darren Collison, I'd sign Darren Collison. Young PG might have some upside here. Let's bring him in. Although we do have John Wall. Talk about the ultimate young PG with upside. It's crazy we were able to get John. He averaged 15 and 6 last year. I don't think I checked in with him. He's up to an 85 over the summer. Great. Bynum goes down 4. Dang nabbit, we had another bowling incident. Kobe's still a 93. I don't feel great about this team this year, but I feel like I've said that in previous years and then we're awesome, so who knows. Okay, so we got Boris Diaw up for an extension. I'd do a year, bro. Luol, he's a valuable piece regardless. I give him more years. Bynum, I'm cool, bro. I can't believe I gave up a great role player in T-Riz for Bynum, and we just keep finding a way. 63 and 19. Chris Paul wins MVP, averaging 28 and 12. Donnell Poole, coach of the year. We got a new coach here in New York. I don't really ever pay too much attention to the coaching. I don't think it matters too much in 2K. Kobe averaged 22. What was John Wall getting up to? 17 and 7. He's got a bruised hip. He'll be all right, though. Round 1. Come on, get the Bobcats out of here. They've been in the league about 10 minutes, and we lost to them. Amari Stoudemire gets us up and out of here. So the Bobcats give us an L. They've got Amari, Bogut, Pete Jennings. That's a bad loss, I'll be honest. I mean, Elton Brand did fracture his hand, so that's probably what caused our downfall in that series. But I think the greater problem is, who is Albert Morales? I think the greater problem is our roster's just, it's not ready. It's an old team. We need to see the writing on the wall, and frankly, go be sellers this offseason. Elton Brand, I'm sorry, man, but I think it's time that you go. It's been a great run. 2012 draft, too, with AD coming up. If we could somehow finesse our way to 1, that'd be awesome, but that's not going to happen. But Elton Brand, it's been a great run, man. It's just things have ran their course. Not sure who I want to move them for, though. That's the big question. All right, let's go ahead and figure out this situation. Elton Brand's still a really good player. Like I said, I just think it's time to pivot off a lot of these guys, start a new era. I think Joakim Noah could be a great center for our future. We're giving up a first here. Y'all can hold the second if you want to. We'll do that. All right, Joakim Noah is the new big. Luol and Joakim, the New York Bulls, really. John Wall's fine as the PG. Crossover. It's been a good run, but it might be time for us to also get younger at the 2-guard spot. Let's throw in our only first-round picks. Dude, I traded away too many first. I got a little too crazy with trading away first. That said, I might trade away another one. Crawford for Millsap isn't bad. We also get a first back in this deal. That's really, a pretty good deal. I think realistically, Millsap's on an expiring. Yeah, I'll take this. That's not crazy because I'm getting the player on the shorter contract. I'm taking a risk. And then I was thinking with Diaw, if we can net ourselves, is that crazy to say, like, could we get a first for Diaw? Yeah. What did Diaw average? I'll take a first for Diaw. He just averaged 12 and 6. Shot 40 from 3. Yeah, he's a valuable piece. I'll take that. Okay, draft. We don't have anything there. We do have Bynum's expiring. Still on my books, ever so unfortunately. So I don't have money. I gotta be close to having money open though. We're 7 million over. So if I got off, just let's talk about this in theory. If I got off Bynum and Millsap, we'd have like 13 mil, which could be enough to go get like a OJ Mayo. That might be something we more so explore next off season, the cap space route, because Millsap and nobody buying them. Both their money will fall off the books next summer. So then, boom, you have that cap space in play. Could be an option. Great. Noah gets worse, Millsap gets worse, and everybody else gets worse too. We could be entering some dark days for this team. I'll be honest. We could be entering some dark days because I traded away so many picks. Oh, the future doesn't exactly look bright. We're actually doing pretty well this year. You know what? It seems like no matter what I do, no matter how pessimistic I am, good word, Danny, pessimistic I am about this team, the fact that I'm impressed that I use the word pessimistic shows I need to put down the game and pick up a dang book. But yeah, I feel pretty good about this group now, I guess, huh? And we can go into the offseason. Millsap's money's off the books. Bynum's off the books. We can maybe make a play with that cap space. We'll see. I don't know exactly how much we'll have, but I'm hoping for the best there. Maybe the salary cap will go up a little bit over the offseason at the right time and work in my favor in that way. We end up winning 58 games. Bron MVP. Andre Drummond Rookie of the Year. Walt, what are we eating? I'm actually pretty hungry right now. It's about 5:30, you know, getting close to dinner time. I usually eat dinner around 7. How about y'all? I know some people are more 6 o'clock people. Some people eat dinner at 10 o'clock at night. You know, I understand people who got jobs and other situations where their hours might not allow them to eat at specific times or like more normal dinner times. Some people might be eating at midnight. I've also always been like, this is just the way I grew up. We always sit down and eat dinner together. You know, we don't take our food in the rooms or not much do we have TV on when we watch dinner. Maybe if it's a special occasion or there's a show coming out that we really want to see. But most of the time we just eat together. I think it's a fun little tradition, a good way to talk to your family. We got the Nets in the conference finals, battle in New York here. The Durantula made his way over to the Nets a little bit early this time around, huh? We go ahead and beat them in 5. OKC in the finals, led by Dwight Howard. Game 1 we take. Game 2 they win. They win the 3rd as well. And these dang Thunder, man, they beat us in 5. I'm surprised we made it this far, in all honesty. Optimus 9 was awesome, 23-8, but Kobe sprained his ankle. Oh yeah, we weren't beating the Thunder with Kobe out. 2013 off season, we aren't going to have any picks because, you know, I traded away all my picks for some time. Oh, we have the 14th pick from the Clippers. I traded Diaw. That's right. We got that pick from that. I could draft somebody, but that is someone I'll have to pay, even if the salary isn't that huge. I mean, who's on the board here? You know what? I'm a Steven Adams fan. I would take... Actually, I'm cool. I'm going to trade this pick for a different first in a different draft. Wizards will offer me 2. I mean, this is a lottery pick, but I feel bad taking 2 first off you. So I'll give you a couple seconds too. All right, there we go. Rookie signings. Don't have any rookies. Team option. We picked that up for Wall. Qualifying offer I'll give to Collison. We got Steph as a restricted free agency. I don't have enough money. We don't have enough money for Tim either. Okay, we have enough money for James Harden, who is a restricted free agent here. So we got about 14 to 15 million to play with. Who else could I get at that range? Can't afford Tony. I could afford LaMarcus. I love LaMarcus, that mid-range game. And I'll try Blake Griffin, who is also restricted, but I'm going to break the bank on a Blake offer and hope we can pry him away. We got Blake. I'm going to bank on them not matching that. Harden's offer gets matched. They didn't match the Griffin offer. Yes! Okay, we got some hope here. We got Blake Griffin, John Wall, Kobe, Luol, Joakim. That's a pretty dang good unit, man. And of course, if you had a contender in the early 2010s, you got to have Rio Chalmers to be a part of it. Give me Coutinho, Mobley as well. We're missing bench depth badly. We've kind of lost out on some of that over the years, but we're going to try and replenish it at least to some extent. We're not getting the best players. We brought back Bynum on a much cheaper deal, minimum there. Kobe gets better at 34, awesome. John Wall up some more, up to a 91. I was hoping Blake Griffin would get better after we sign him. My bench players suck. Bynum, I'm never giving you another contract. Nobody else will either. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. We're doing pretty well this year. 24-14 at the trade deadline. Puts us in the 2 seed. Kobe, dang nabbit, dude. I feel like I owe it to him to give him the extension. I don't want to. He's got 2 years left. I'm gonna wait on it. I mean, I feel like if he wants to stay, I got to, but who says I got to? I'm the GM. Man! We're the number 1 seed, though. Kobe's given us, 20 years of just incredible hoops and being in contention. He's been so awesome. Can't believe he fell to us at the 3rd pick. LeBron James, your MVP. Giannis wins Rookie of the Year. Got to watch out for OKC again. They continue to be a threat to us. So after the Blake Griffin edition, we did really well. Kobe averaged 21. Kobe still is pretty dang good, too. I mean, that's another side to this argument about bringing him back. Round 1, we sweep. Round 2, we win in 7, narrowly escaping the Philly Sixers, Kobe's hometown team. Next up will be the Wizards. Kobe versus Bron in a series. Oh, I'm here. We're up 3-2. We close them in 6. OKC. Here we go again. Game 1, we win. Game 2, they take. We'll take the 3rd. They take the 4th and the 5th. Come on, give me game 6. We lose in 6 to Dwight Howard, your finals MVP. Bro, the Thunder keep getting the best of us. They've won 3 straight, and they beat us in 2 of those instances. They're a really good team, man. Shout out to the CPU GM for them, because you don't see the computer building out this good of teams. It's actually crazy. 2014 off season, we got Wiggs, we got Embiid coming in the draft. We got the 15th and 24th picks. I'm going to see who's on the board. If there's nobody I want, I might just move off the picks. We'll see where we're at here. We got Dinwiddie. Yeah, okay. I think I'm good here. Oh, wait, I saw somebody pretty decent. John Adams. He's 31, though. There's TJ Warren, and we get a first. I don't mind this. I'll take TJ Warren. Good deal, good deal. TJ can be a good scorer for us here in New York. Bubble TJ. I mean, TJ's automatically associated with the bubble. I feel like him and the bubble are mentioned like synonymously. Is that the right word? They're mentioned like together. I think that's the right word. But yeah, the bubble, him and the bubble mentioned together all the time, I feel like. We're going to assign J Dud. Give me David West or not. How about Yamahimi? I feel like Yamahimi had a crazy moment in one of these videos, but I can't remember exactly what it was. So maybe it didn't happen, but I feel like it did. Yeah, I guess that's about all I can do. We'll jump to player progression where Kobe doesn't get worse. You know what, Kobe? We'll take it year by year with you. I'm going to give you 1 year, okay? Luol, I'll give you 2. Joakim, I'll give you 2 as well. We got to win this championship. Can't keep losing to the Thunder in the finals. We brought in TJ Warren. No excuses. Not a bad year this year. We're hovering around 20 games or so above 500, which, you know, that is pretty good. We got just over a decade to go until the modern day in 2026. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'll be honest, didn't think I was going to get this video done today earlier on, but now I'm starting to believe, yeah, we can get it done. Another decade, that's light work. We've already done, what, about 3 decades or so of rebuilding, so what's another one? We do have some tough decisions to make over this next decade, and hopefully we can finish out the video strong with lots of championships. I'm not guaranteeing that, though, because I just don't know how to, again, realistically, get this team out of the spot we're in. John Wall and Kobe averaged 24 apiece. Kobe's not thinking about retirement. We really do need him at this stage, though. Luol's hurt. He's got a broken thigh going into the playoffs. We still get out of round 1. Broken thigh sounds painful, man. He's not back going into round 2, so we're still rocking with TJ Warren, and that's probably going to be enough for Chicago to get the best of us. Yeah, I mean, they were the higher seeded team anyway. Powell and the Mavs win the championship there. Wall, Griffin, Kobe were all really good, but I need something, like whether it be a good pick, which I don't have, and that really bailed me out in the late 90s, early 2000s, being able to get that good pick randomly. Gonna trade away this 23rd one. Being able to get a couple good picks, actually. That kind of bailed me out. I need a good pick, some cap space, something else to where we can make a major play to upgrade this roster, but we just don't have either one of those avenues at the moment. Like, you got 98 overall, 99 potential Dante Green, if you know, you know. Kyrie Irving, Brandon Roy, like a crazy free agent class, but I do not have the chicken to offer anybody right now. It's kind of a waiting game for Kobe Bryant's retirement, and that's when we can really start a new era and move forward. But for now, the team is what it is, and Kobe's somehow getting better at 36. I forgot to sign free agents to fill out the team. I'm off my game. I'll be sure to do that next year, but for now, I guess that's cooked. Let me see where I'm at on the extension front. Who all I need to give new contracts to. Kobe, they're locking me into 2 years. Fine. Blake Griffin, I can do 3 years at that number. 12 a year, we can do that for sure. So that should, again, if Kobe retires, we'll have some money to really make plays. For now, though, just is what it is. Anthony Davis is your MVP, averaging 21 points and 12 rebounds. LeBron James, DPOY. John Wall made All-NBA 3rd, and we weren't great this year, only the 6th seed. Kobe averaged 23. Still not talking about retiring. Kobe, I'm not going to lie, no more extensions for you, all right? Joakim and Blake Griffin are injured going into the playoffs, and we just get given belt by the Pistons here. Bosh and the T-Wolves win a championship. KG retires there. All right, 2016 draft coming up. I've been trading away. Okay, we don't have any picks this year, but I do have my pick next year, and we'll have our picks moving forward, so that's good. I'm going to see if I can sign anybody in free agency. If I don't have money open, I might make some moves so that I have money. Who else available? Kevin Love, he has no offers. 40-year-old Tim Duncan, goodness gracious. No, this probably isn't the year to be be making plays for cap space. Soon, though, soon. I actually do have some money. Like, I can sign Rudy Fernandez. I got about 20. Oh, that's actually a good amount there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer Mook a 1-year deal. Why not? We'll do the same for Rudy Fernandez. We're just going to take this like 1-year situations for everybody. We'll do JaVale McGee as well. This could actually get us some good guys. We can afford JaVale and Mook. Cool. And can I grab a decent power forward? Y'all know I love my guy, Zach Randolph. He's a little old, but I'll bring him in. Progression. Kobe doesn't regress. Noah does. Dang does. So I think Dang and Noah, we probably salaried up next summer. All these 1-year contracts we gave out to Mook, McGee, these guys, we will be able to just let those fall off the books. Hopefully Kobe retires. His money falls off the books. We go do a lot in 2017 free agency, and all of a sudden we're back. Did that say Buddy Hield was the #1 pick? What? Bro, if Buddy Hield is ever the #1 pick in any scenario as we enter the Curry era, fire the whole staff. Sorry, buddy. John Wall, I will be extending him. Definitely want him to be a part of my future. Again, Luol, Joakim, no. Kobe, I'm sorry, but no more extensions. I can't keep doing this. This is kind of holding my team back. We did go get some depth this year, so I'm hopeful that we'll at least be better, more competent this season. And we are. Maybe we can sneak out a championship, then go get the pieces we need to really establish the final phase of the team for this video. Hopefully that's what we do here. Yeah, we definitely had a much better season. We were able to keep up the progress, the momentum we had from the start of the year throughout the grind of the regular season for the most part. We started off real hot, ended up 55 wins. Pretty good. LeBron James is your MVP. Kings had the coach of the year. We're in the 2 spot, only 1 game back of the #1 seeded Bulls, and John Wall's hurt going into the playoffs. Him and Kobe day to day right now. Kobe's still not talking about retirement. Dang nabbit Kobe. Round 1, Orlando. We might lose this. We're going 7. Kobe and Wall are both in the lineup. Is Luol hurt again? No, we got Luol off the bench. I'm fine with that. TJ is a great scorer. We win 29 from Wall. Next will be the Bucks. We beat them in 5. 8-seeded Celtics. Oh, they gave me a layup, but it is Steph. Mook stepping in the lineup. Tag nabbit. Kobe's hurt. He's out for the season. We're cooked. Maybe not. Game 7. We won. Blake Griffin, 22-12. Shout out to Mook, filling Kobe's shoes here. Mavs in the finals. Oh my gosh, are we really about to win a chip with this roster? This ragtag roster? We did it. John Wall, 28 points, 9 assists, finals MVP. Kobe, we won another one. Was he active at the end here? Oh yeah, he was. How many championships is that for Mr. Bryant? It's been a while since we won one. It's our first one in 6 years. He's up to 9. All right, Kobe, if you're going to stick around for year 23, let's go get you number 10. 2017 draft. This is with JT. We got the 12th pick, actually. That's pretty good. I can probably snag somebody decent here. Do we take Lonzo? Lonzo, you got it this time. Don't put on those big baller shoes and everything will be all right. I also have the 27th pick. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use that with Luol Deng, and we're gonna go dump some salary here. We could go get John Collins. Give me Scal Labissiere. Y'all can keep Scal, actually. Just give me the pick. I give you a first and Luol. Cool. And then Joakim. Could I move him for a pick at this stage? I think so. He's still an 83, good rim protector. So we'll take 1 first for him. Lonzo, we take the contract there. We bring back TJ. And then Mook and, what's old buddy's name? Dude, I can't think. Mook and JaVale McGee are off the books. So we got money. I don't have enough for Steph just because he wants a whole lot. But I got enough for, like, James Harden. I'm going to offer Harden here. Max contract, no trade clause. He's, we're 3rd on this list. Melo in New York. You're a little too old. I don't want to do it. Everybody else, yeah, I don't know. I might just do another like 1-year thing because I don't see anybody I love. You know what, Mook? You can come back for another year if you want. VO, I don't think we'll be in a position to get him. OJ, I'll offer a 1-year. We got Mook, we got OJ. There you go. And then give me like Dougie McBuckets. Nope. Ooh, Steven Adams. I'll take Steven Adams. We got him. No, we didn't. Wizards match. Yi Jianlan. Oh, wait. I don't want to do a 3-year there, buddy. I'll do a 1-year with you. Nope. Luis Scola could be fine. I still need center play, too. Give me Dimitri Chu. And that's all I'm going to do there. Kobe regresses. Yeah, Wall, Griffin, Mayo. No way we get anything good done this year. This might be a rough season. I think I still have my pick, though, so in case things go left, yeah, we got our pick. We also have the Nets and the Thunder's picks. We've been trying to stack up on some behind the scenes, making a few moves. And this is actually a great draft to have draft capital in because, it's 2018. It's one of the best drafts in recent memory. Luka the Don, Shai, Jalen Brunson, of course, dominating. I mean, lots of guys that we want to have here. Like I told y'all, no more extensions for Kobe at this point. He's regressing. I want to kind of move on, and we want to do some stuff in 2018 free agency. This offseason is going to be big for me. I think it's one of my last opportunities to really solidify us. We got Dante Green as a free agent. That's probably going to be the main guy we're going for. Crazy that Dante Green's a premier target. Giannis is your MVP, averaged 25 and 13 rebounds. Goodness gracious. Great season for Mr. Antetokounmpo. We were 41 and 41 and missed the playoffs. I've fallen off. I'm washed. Kobe's talking about re-signing with the team. Boy, do I have news for you. I mean, I'm sorry, man. It's been so many years. We got to move on. Draft lottery. We got a 0.6% from our own pick and a 3.8 from OKC. Do you believe in miracles? We got the 6th pick and the 13th. Hey, pick 6 in this draft? That could really get us somewhere. Especially, stay with me here. We throw it with 13, with 24, with 25. Can I get up to like 4? I don't want to go down to 8. Can I get up to I think 3 or 4 would be a reasonable ask. Let me go 3 here. It's the Clippers. I'll give you 6, 13, 24, 25. Boom. 1, Celtics take Luka. 2, Hawks take Trae. So that leaves me Triple J. Who is boss? Shai. I mean, we got to go Shai here, right? Yeah, welcome to the Big Apple, Shai. That's a huge addition for us. Team options don't have any qualifying offers. TJ Warren will extend that. Dante Green, unrestricted free agent. Kobe's unrestricted as well. Plenty of suitors for him. Go have your farewell tour elsewhere. We're going to offer Dante Green a max deal. Oh, we struck out bad. Who else could we get? Wiggs is restricted. Gordon Hayward. We could also do a thing where we go get let's say Hayward and a Klay Thompson. Yeah, I like that. We got Hayward, we got Clay, and then I still have some more money to play with. We got enough for OJ. Give me Clint Capella. We've been needing a big bad for some time. He goes to the Magic. Dang it, Clint. I'll take Bogut, honestly. TJ Warren, let's match that. Aaron Aflalo, AA. I'll give you a deal. Actually, not a 4-year. I can do... Ooh, is that Norman Powell? I'm going to take Norman Powell over him. Nope. Now I'm stuck with KCP. KCP, come on, man. Oh, my gosh. Trevor Booker, I'll do a 1-year minimum. Sonny Weems, same thing there. We got Booker. Progression. All right, Hayward and Thompson go down 1. Ball up 6. Were Hayward and Thompson the missing pieces? I don't know, but Lonzo is improving rapidly. Blake Griffin, I think we're going to have to do a small ball 5 thing. And Hayward, I'd love to run him at the 4, but that's just not realistic. Roster could use some more adjusting in the offseason. We'll see what we can do. We're not where we need to be just yet, I don't think. I'd love to get at least 1 or 2 more. Okay, we're the 7th seed, 2 games above 500. John Wall broke his ankle, so that's probably what's been hurting us because we really started off the season quite well. You see how we were doing in November. How long has it been since Wall played? Oh, he hasn't played in about 18 games. So if we waited for him to shake back, things might be okay. Blake Griffin's also saying he's not going to re-sign. He's on the last year of his deal. We could let him walk, or we could explore if there's maybe some value out there for him. I'm going to throw a couple picks with Balake here, and I want a good return. If I'm giving up Blake Griffin and multiple firsts, there's LaMarcus Aldridge, Beasley, Rudy Gobert isn't bad. But honestly, we could maybe benefit more from just letting Griffin's money go and using that money to replace him. So I think that's the way we're going to go here. Hopefully Wall's return will help us out significantly. Man, I don't know. I just feel like we've been lost these past few years. Joker wins MVP. Lonzo MIP averaged 9, 7, and 9. Hey, Lonzo, go out there, average a triple-double. We won 44. Wall led us in scoring. We're pretty much whole going into the playoffs, except Trevor Booker's hurt. Bucks in the first round. Yeah, we suck. The Bulls win the chip. Andre Drummond finals MVP. Kobe retires a Clipper. Oh, that doesn't sit right with me. I should have just brought him back. We were going to be sad anyway. Klay Thompson's disgruntled. Why? Because we suck? This is what you signed up for. Goodness gracious, Klay. Getting mad at me. What do you got to say? I don't know if New York is the right place for me. I have goals that I don't know that I can accomplish here. What, does Megan Thee Stallion not live here? I'ma maybe throw a first in here. I'm sorry for crashing out like that on you, Clay. No, I'm not. I might try and trade him for a top pick. What about like pick 5 from the Pels? Throw Clay in here. I'll give you pick 19 too. Boom. We rid ourselves of the headache of Klay Thompson. Oh, but this draft, after pick 5, who even is there? Mr. Baddies. They got DeAndre Hunter at an all-NBA ceiling. You know what? Sure, I'm bought in. Welcome to the team, D Hunt. We'll take the team option on Zoe. Boucher, I'm good. We got money for Booker. He's restricted, though. Derrick Rose is unrestricted. Karl Towns would be fire, but also restricted. I'm going to try for Cat just because I think he'd fit our team really well. We need a big, too, especially if we're letting go of Blake Griffin, who, yeah, is not interested in negotiating. Morale over here is just at an all-time low. It's in the toilet. Do we get Cat? KP would be cool too. Let's make him an offer he can't refuse. 25 a year. Come to New York. Yep, and they don't even match it either. All right, we got KP. Welcome to the team. And then we're not going to be left with too much money. So I'll go like Gerald Henderson, Kenneth Faried. Kenneth, I can't do a 3-year though. I can do a 1-year for you. Nope, he goes to Chicago. Ryan Anderson, one of the original stretch 4s. Well, not original. Like, I mean, there were stretch 4s probably in the 90s and stuff, but like one of the guys who at the power forward started taking a ton of 3s in the 2010s. John Wall goes down 1. Gerald Henderson regresses. Shai up 5. That's big. Zoe up 3. We need Shai and Zoe to just do really well down the stretch of this video if we want to have any chance. I'm also going to throw Shai at the 2. I know he's really a 1, but I just think he'd do better there for now. He can start if he's a shooting guard, so it's an opportunity for him. Any extensions that I got to do here? We got Wall. I'll do 2 years for Wall. Nobody else is up for a deal. Team morale seems to be a lot lower now that we're not winning everything, which I guess makes sense, to be fair. I have my pick, right, for this year? I do. So that's good because it looks like it might get wicked this season. It might even benefit us to be sellers at this deadline. We're just kind of now in that no man's land where we're not bad enough to get a top pick, but we're not good enough to do anything, win anything. So the question is, do we move like Wall, Hayward, maybe keep KP and Lonzo and Shai because they're all younger? I mean, we got Anthony Bennett getting legit minutes for us. It's bad. Could I get a young piece, maybe a pick for John Wall? So if I could, that might be something I have to heavily consider. There's Beal. There's D'Lo, who's only 23 at this stage. Do we take a shot on D'Lo? I mean, Brooklyn D-loading with something else. He's actually in Brooklyn right now in the sim, averaging 24 and 6. This makes us younger, makes us a lot cheaper. Let's do it. It also probably makes us worse in the immediate future, but that's okay. I'm fine with bottoming out this season. I think it's pretty clear we're not going to win much of anything. And you know, Hayward for Draymond and a good pick, I'll do it. Okay, so that opens up cap space for the summer. Again, I've been talking about trying to get a big free agent for some time. Who knows if I can actually do it, but that seems like the only avenue for me to really get where I want to get, win at least one last championship. So I got to try to continue going after these big names. I mean, we're New York, you know, we got to take advantage of that market. Giannis, your MVP, 23, 12, and 7 this year. Nick Batum, we love you. Frank Early looking like Barry the Bot. We missed the playoffs just narrowly with 37 W's. Porzingis was great, 24 and 11. D'Lo was great too. Raps win the chip. Miles Turner Finals MVPs. Man, oh man, have we seen some random Finals MVPs throughout this video. Did we luck out and get a top pick? We actually jumped to 4, and we got the 7th via Miami. Okay. This is the 2020 draft with Ant Edwards. They're saying Ant's not going to go 1. Oh my gosh. There might be my opportunity here. I got the 4th pick. I think Ant's going to fall. Okay. So Mavericks get Hallie. Let LaMelo fall to me at least. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm stuck with Big James. You know what? Sure. James Wiseman actually sometimes becomes quite decent in the simulation. So we're banking on that being the reality again here. We got the 7th pick as well. D-Bane wouldn't be bad. Conwoo. Yeah, I'd probably go D-Bane here. They're saying Killian Hayes got an all-star ceiling. I don't really want to use the 7th pick. I don't like my options that much, but I don't like my trade options even more. So Desmond Bane, welcome. James Wiseman, that all-NBA ceiling better be true. Sure, we'll take Pat Spencer too. Why not? Lonzo, Shai, we take the options. We should have free agency money. I have some. Free agent class isn't anything crazy, but if I could pry away Spraylon Brown, I mean, think about all the hairlines you could get with this money, Jalen. Come on. Oh my gosh, they didn't match. We got Jalen to come to the Big Apple. So we got Jalen Brown, KP, Lonzo, D'Lo, Shai, Big James. It's not, oh, that voice crack was crazy. See, that's how I knew I was lying. My voice started cracking. I was going to say, it's not that bad. It might be that bad, but I guess there's only one way to tell. We just got to simulate, see how the guys do. Hey, I'm out here trying stuff, man. Shai goes up 4, D Hunt up 6. Hey, that Hunter potential might really be true. I mean, this team isn't bad. It's got good depth. Top end talent isn't exactly as great as I'd want. Well, we're not a draft lottery team anymore, that's for sure. We're actually up to the #1 seed here in the Eastern Conference. I'll still stop it at the trade deadline. We got the Raptors right on our tails, but this is some real progress. I'm going to let us continue to rock out. Maybe we can grab that one last championship I'm looking for. KP won MVP. 24-10 for Porzingis, and James Wiseman averaged 17-8. Best front court in the league. James Wiseman, Kristaps Porzingis, and I got Executive of the Year because I pulled a rabbit out of the hat, somehow getting this team back to relevance. We've done it. Let's go get a championship now. Round 1, Orlando Magic. We beat them in 5. Raptors in round 2. Beat them in 6. Chi-Town, conference finals, down 3-2. Get me to game 7. We lost. Lost to VO and Andre Drummond. We were healthy. Can't make any excuse, but then we lost. Oladipo's your finals MVP. Porzingis, what a season you had. Keep playing like that, and we should be able to eventually get one. 21 draft. Probably won't be participating here. I got the 30th pick. It's nice to have the 30th pick. It reminds me that I'm good at this. All right, let's go get some future first for this. Go to team options. Shai, D Hunt, Spencer. We'll take all those. Zoe, we got to pay. Of course, now we're in a spot where we don't really have money to play with in free agency, which is fine because we got a roster we actually like. I'll bring back TJ Warren as well. Trent Norris. Sure, why not? Okay, and then I could use a power forward. I'll go grab Jabari Parker. Yeah, sure. I'll give him a 4-year deal while we're at it. Let's go. Look at the progression. D-Bane, James Wiseman, D Hunt, all +5. Shai goes up a couple. D'Lo up 1. Zoe up 1. Jaylen Brown goes down 1. But oh man, they don't want to see us this year. They don't want to. We were close to a chip last year, and we just got way stronger. I think now it's really all about just maintaining this team. So I'm going to make sure to extend any players that need contracts, and we're just going to run it and hope that we can win this championship, maybe even multiple. I think that this squad's capable of that. Seeing what we did last year and seeing the progression this summer, it's got me excited. I didn't expect we'd be able to turn things around this fast after missing the playoffs a couple years back. Yeah, we're just getting better, man. We're just getting better. Last year, I think we were at 60 wins flat. This year will be a couple more, so nothing crazy in terms of improvement, but we got better. Giannis is your MVP. K wins Rookie of the Year. Bobo. Love it, Bobo. MIP. We got Michael Finley coaching. Oh, that's how you know we're really getting down to business. Michael Finley will coach us to a championship. Why am I looking at G League stats? Whoopsie daisies. Jalen's hurt, broke his leg. Golly. So's got a twisted knee. A little banged up going into the playoffs, but as long as we can get out of round 1, we should be whole in round 2. We didn't get out of round 1. I needed y'all to get me out of round 1 so we could be whole in the second round, but we didn't even get that chance as we lost to Kemba Walker. And yeah, I think we were still short. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, that broken leg. Oh wait, he's out for the season? Did he come back and break his leg again? I think that's actually what happened. Come on, Jaylen. It's head, shoulders, knees, and toes with you. Just getting hurt any and everywhere. 22 draft. I got the 30th pick again. Dog, I don't want these 30th picks. I'm just going to trade my picks away. Team options. D Hunt, D Bane, James. I got to pay Shai. Of course, we'll do here. All right, Shai, there's your contract. Trent Norris, sure, I'll match you again. And I pretty much have everybody I need on my roster. So I'm actually going to back off signing anybody. Brown goes down 1. Yeah, no kidding. His legs are snapping. Wiseman gets better. Porzingis stays the same. Anybody I got to extend. D Hunt's actually our best player. I guess that all-NBA potential wasn't lying. Whiteside, I'm cool. Everybody stay healthy. Don't break your leg. This isn't a theater performance. You know how they say break a leg. No, it's basketball. We don't want you to go break a leg. If we stay healthy, everything should be okay. We're rolling once again. Now it's just about coming into the playoffs healthy. We're top of the power rankings. At this point, I just want one more. I'm not even going to be greedy and say, hey, I want 2, I want 3. Just one more here. We finish out the season with 56 W's. Giannis wins MVP. Good stuff, Jalen Green, from 18 to 25 points, MIP there. And we go into the playoffs as the 2 seed, just narrowly behind the Pistons. D-Bane's hurt, high ankle sprain. He's out 2 to 4, but everybody else is good. Little nagging injuries day to day, but we're cool for the most part. Got the Nets in round 1. You've got to be, somebody's getting traded. Spraylin, you're getting traded, buddy. Your hands, your legs, your back, whatever it is, it's a new thing every day. Bron retired, Wizards legend. Bro, it's a new thing every day. It's head, shoulders, knees, and toes with you. Like I've been saying. Jaylen Jaylen Brown, you are getting traded. I'm throwing picks with you because I don't care about picks. Nobody wants Jaylen Brown. Okay, well, that's awesome. I don't want this 25th pick. I'm going to trade it for a Hawks protected. Let's go to free agency, usually around that time. Oh, it's because Jaylen Brown's actually a free agent and he's got a player option. So now he's forced my hand to pay him because I want him back because I don't want to lose a player who's valuable to me, but I also don't really want him. You know what I mean? I need to go grab a new backup center. Sure, Nerlens Noel, you'll work. Jaylen Brown, you are getting moved this trade deadline. I promise you that. I promise you. All right, we're here at the trade deadline, 24-14, 5th seed at the moment. Jaylen Brown, I promise you it was going to happen. You're actually having a great season, but I could use, what could I use? I don't even know really, but you're getting moved. I might throw you with D-Bane, see if we could go get somebody crazy. Wow, the Brody, but he's just so old. Jimmy Harden, again, he's old. What if we tried to put together a blockbuster trade? Not really something I've done throughout this video, but if there's the right player out there, I might try and make a play here. And he'd have to be on a selling team too. And it looks like the stars won't align for that. Jaylen, I'm still going to find a deal. I'm so sick of him not being available for me. There's Hallie. I mean, that'd be fire. Stanley Johnson. Bro, I almost want to go get Stanley Johnson just for the fun of it. And we get Nembhard out the deal. Stanley Johnson, come on. Come on down, Stan. And watch, now we're going to win a championship. Now that we got Stanley Johnson, we're finally going to get over the hump. Do I have any extensions I need to do in the meantime? We got Zoe and we got Barry Parker. Cool. We're actually losing a lot of games since adding Stanley Johnson. It's a bit concerning. Nope, there's the win streak. Told y'all, Stanley championship. We climbed up to the 2 seed with the addition of Stan Johnson. We climbed up to the 1 seed. If we lose to the 8 seed here, we're just destined not to win again. All right, that's going to be the bottom line here. Everybody should be all healthy. Oh, Shai's hurt. He's tore his meniscus. D'Lo pulled something in his back. We won't be seeing Shai the rest of the season. D'Lo should be back in 2 to 4. But hey, we'll be fine without y'all. We lost in 7. D-Bane tried, but at the end of the day, when you're missing a player of Russell's caliber, of Shai's caliber, it's not good. We just need one healthy playoff run. Mario Hezonja just won Finals MVP. 24 draft. Be nice if I had a cheeky little pick that just, came through for me. I did not like that cheeky pick. Danny, shut up. Stanley Johnson, not Stanley Johnson. DeAndre Hunter is disgruntled. Thinking about maybe moving him. We'll see. Team options, Oche, Nembhard, yeah. We got to pay D-Bane and James Wiseman, which of course I'll do here. Both restricted, by the way. All right, we go ahead and pay them. And then I need a backup center. Nerlens, you can come back another year. I saw Greg Oden still sitting in free agency. Good to see him still around here. O'Shea Brissett, didn't get him. Okay. If D Hunt's disgruntled, move him with some picks. I better get somebody dang good back, though. I'm telling you that right now. I expect some great value in return. There's RJ Barrett, who's an 89, just averaged a dub. We could go get Jaylen Brown back. No, that ship has sailed. That is not Josh Jackson. That is Kai Jones. Give me RJ Barrett. Who is Ryan the Bot Jr.? You know what? I'm intrigued. Welcome. Ryan the Bot Jr. LaMelo and Wiseman get better. Ryan the Bot Jr. might be decent. What is going on? Who is Ryan the Bot Jr.? Barry the Bot's brother Ryan had a kid and named him Ryan the Bot Jr. This is insane. This is our second to last year. We're running out of time to go get this championship. Let's re-sign Stan Johnson, re-sign KP, D'Lo. Probably going to be rocking out with kind of the same core for these last 2 years. I said it before. I'll say it one more time. Probably I'll say it again. I just need y'all to be healthy. This dude Giannis has to have like 7 MVPs if I were to put a number on it. He's at 5. I was a little bit off. Oh wait, that's NBA Cup MVP. I thought the season was over. Whoops. We're the 2 seed right now. Now the season's over and Giannis still won MVP, so he's actually at 6. I was pretty close. I said 7, right? Yeah, I was pretty close. Let's go get this championship that has eluded us for so long. Raps are the number 1 seed. Wiseman had a big year. KP had a big year. Nobody's out with injury. Ryan the Bot was sensational. Who do we got round 1? Pistons. Move. Okay, we won in 7. Round 2. We win in 5. Please. I just need one more. One more ring. 2K, give me one more ring. We lost again. So next year will be the last dance, the final chance. We can get a poetic ending here if we end it off with a championship. As we head into the 25-26 season, I'm probably just going to kind of maintain my guys. We don't have any free agents or anything. I'm going to sign Dan Gafford, W name. That should make all the difference. Maybe I can make a trade to upgrade my bench or something, throw Desmond Bane with like all my remaining picks, go grab some decent pieces, or just get horrible offers. That's cool too. Player progression, see a little bit of regression. Who is Ryan the Bot, bro? Why is he so good? This dude's got 90 potential. Ryan the Bot's gonna be the reason we win this 2026 chip. Book it, no Devin. Well, regardless of how this shakes out, this is the final season, and if you've watched this whole thing through, I want to greatly thank you from the bottom of my heart, even if you have been asleep for half of it or all of it. If you're asleep right now, I guess I'm talking to no one, but thank y'all so much for all the support on the channel. When I post these long videos and see like, oh, people watch this for, sometimes I'll get ones where people watch for almost an hour on average, or even over an hour on average. I'm like, what? People sat down to watch me for that long? And that's on average. Some people will click off in the first 30 seconds, so that brings down the average. That means a lot of y'all who actually sit down to watch the video end up watching the whole thing. Crazy. But yeah, I just want to thank y'all for all the support on the videos. I like to do longer videos like this. It's just the time commitment is kind of crazy. I pretty much dedicated an entire day to this, and sometimes if I'm doing like a 100-year rebuild, which I haven't done in 2K26, I need to get to eventually, but sometimes if I'm doing a 100-year rebuild, bro, like that takes up the whole day. It's literally my entire day, or sorry, multiple days even. And then I got to plan content for other days so that I don't miss any uploads, any daily uploads. It's a whole thing. Regardless, thank y'all so much, and if you've watched to the end, I mean, truly, really do appreciate it. These realistic rebuilds have been such a breath of fresh air for me. It's made rebuilding so much more fun and new and different every time, because it can be quite repetitive if I'm just going out doing the same things, getting the same players. So it's a lot different now, and I thought doing one for all of NBA history would be so much fun. So here we are. And it has been a lot of fun. I've had a really good time with it. We've had some fun hopping games. We're ending out this final season, hovering between the 1 and 2 seeds. I just want one more ring, man. That's all I ask. We end up with the 2 seed. Let's go get this championship, fellas. 63-19 record, only 1 game back of the 1 seed of Raps. Wiseman was awesome. Porzingis is going to miss some time to start the playoffs. It's okay. Wiseman's got us. Round 1. Oh my gosh. The end of this video has just been brutal. Wait, we're going to come back. No, we're not. We ended off on a Game 7 loss. I tried, man. 2K didn't want me to get any more. Kings win the chip. If you enjoyed the video, you made it to the end, comment Knicks, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Oh yeah, well, I guess let me not fully outro the video. We need a recap. So let's talk about the retired jerseys, legendary players for us. You had Luol Deng, you had Johnny Stockton, Rasheed Wallace, Pippen, Kobe, Patrick Ewing, who, played for the Knicks in real life. As far as league history, any Knicks MVPs? Yeah, we had Porzingis in 21. In 09 and 2010, Elton Brand got a couple. Kobe got 3 straight between 02 and 04. Ewing grabbed a couple, 1 in 89, 1 in 92, and that was it for MVPs. As far as championships go, we ended out on a drought. Our last one was in 2017, and then before that, we had a couple more down years, but we repeated in 10 and 11, got one in 08, grabbed one in 05, had 4 straight between 2000 and 2003, had 2 in a row in 95 and 96, had our first championship in 89, followed that up with 3 more in a row for a total of 4 straight between 89 and 92. All in all, in my tenure as GM of the franchise, I was able to win 15 NBA championships, and the team had 17 total. I think that'll top just about, every other franchise. We won more than all of them, so we did become the best franchise in the end. As far as team records, in case you're curious, here's what you're looking at. John Wall had a 62-piece one time. I'll just scroll through these. Stockton had a 25-assist game. That's pretty ridiculous. And then the all-time record books, Kobe finished 2nd in scoring. Just scroll through these if you want to have a look at them for yourself after all these years of simulation. There you go. And yeah, that'll pretty much do it for the video. If you made it to the end, comment Knicks, like, subscribe. We love basketball. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.